Protorius MAD man. Machiavellic to die. Lil' Chad and Slender Dad, no cap, they do they thing. Friday night, the string go live, watch the Phantom sing. Pop culture, his different movies, talking games. Going live on YouTube for the real ones, fanning all the flames. I'm a bull with bourbon, yeah, the drip is playing. Got the laughs on lock, fam, go there to understand. My cheese most movies ever, main character vibe. The YouTuber, the whole chat subscribe. Ascendant Art, bet we ready to start. All the laughter, all the takes so sharp. Grab your snacks, sit, dip back, come see. This stream buzzing, lighting up your TV. From a bullet sipping slow, low key dropping wires. Lil' Chad with the solid tips, that's a W, no lies. My cheese most fitted facts, giving straight fire. Slender, that's all play skills, bro never gets tired. From a bull steps in, bourbon raise EA. This stream buzzing, lighting up your TV. Machiavelli with dose. Oh, there's a guy called him up in that 70s rock fan. The guy called him up in that 70s rock fan. The guy called him up in that 70s rock fan. Oh, there's a guy called up in that 70s rock fan. Did him say something?
Greetings.
No, Imp hasn't said anything yet, but he's here this week. Yay. I like this because obviously we got the commentary about we're all hungover. Eric coming in hot against Brahma. I assume Brahma's tolerance is so high. Alcohol no longer affects him. Brahma,
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Eric thinks that Brahma is like the dude from Lord of the Rings telling Gandalf, "You have no power here."
I think everybody on this side of the panel notices, oh, it's starting to have an effect.
He went the 1 or 3 over. But it doesn't
Chad,
affect me the
Do
next
you want
morning.
me to host your show tonight, Chad?
Jesus Christ, Matt! Give me 2 seconds. Jeez. Somebody's got their attention focused. Thank you for being here that way. I appreciate it.
Chad's trying to be all like super organized and have visual aids for all the things we're about to talk about. And
Yeah, because we're doing a countdown about best and worst.
I mean, this is the day after Christmas show, man. We don't have to put a lot of effort into it. We just got to put something out there.
Yeah, and I wrote everything on my phone. I'm not putting it in the private chat. I'm not rewriting it.
That's fine. All I wanted was to have images ready to load. I'm not doing anything sophisticated. Anyway. Yeah, effort. I'm the opposite of Deadpool. Instead of maximum, it's minimum effort.
Minimum effort.
That sums up our corner of YouTube nicely. Minimum effort.
Makes it a lot easier.
Speaking of minimum effort, everyone should be sure to check out Mad's new channel with Madapack on Tuesday nights.
Ooh, backhanded plug.
I'm surprised he didn't leave.
Why?
Why? Yeah. That was not a compliment.
Okay.
All right. So the sequence we're going to start talking with video games first. Then we're going to do TV shows and finish with movies. And Lily, yeah, I think everybody here has some bests. There's definitely some worsts, but everybody here has bests.
I mean, here's the thing. If we're talking best games, I have best games. If we're talking best movies, I have best movies. If we're talking best shows, it's all anime for me.
No. There is one best show. We fucking covered it.
No.
Every single week.
That's not one of the best as far as I'm concerned. I like it, but it's not better than anime to me.
Are we limited to 3 bests?
Yes.
I want to keep it to 3
because Brahma had about 6.
Oh my god!
I just put in the list that I made from all the other shows that I've been on this week.
And he reminded me about Shorzy. I forgot about that.
I put my top 5s.
All right. Well,
if there's any duplicates, then we can.
Well, you're gonna pick 3.
Swap
and
them
you're
out.
gonna like it.
No.
Then Someone else is going to have to pick for him.
All right.
I put on a fresh shave for you guys.
I see that.
I took a whole canoe out of the top of my head doing it. It's only the second time in my life I've done this.
Oh, Jesus. Ouch. I do
was
that
I can't-
occasionally.
I
don't do
can't
it
see
often.
it, so
I
think,
only do
but
that occasionally.
I did get
honestly-
a long thing of skin just in the razor that I was able to just pull out from in between the blades.
we've been talking about this for a while behind the scenes, but I think it may be time to put you in a home.
Eh,
Just
it does
not
seem
any
like
of our
you're not
homes.
capable of taking care of yourself anymore.
Yeah, like,
one
we're
razor
concerned.
cut in the last 25 years.
Here we go. This is a good clip to show you it's a live look at Brahma thinking he's good to go, and then in the background and his wife getting ready to take care of him. You open and like, oh look, I'm the champ. There's the wife coming in, money in the bank. She's gonna cash that in and send you to that home. He's like, Your Honor, he cut himself shaving. He's clearly non-compos mentis. I'd like power of attorney.
Did your wife do it? You need to stop showering with her.
I
Cease after both heads.
I wish that the AirPods were juiced up because this kind of hurts. It just kind of pulls directly onto it.
But you're like me.
You got to
use
tilt it
you
forward
shave-
or back.
Yeah,
you shave
tilt it
your
forward
head
I
with a
tried.
razor.
or hang
What's
them
that?
upside down.
You don't use an electric one. You use a proper one. That's what I do. I shave my head with an actual shaving razor.
I mean, we just called bicking it back in the days, even though I don't use a bic.
Yeah, that's
You
not
just-
how.
yeah,
That's not how
looking
you
at it,
do an enema. Not an enema. Of course, that's not how you
You
do an
don't do
enema.
an enema.
That's
Oh my
not how you do
how do you
a.
guys do for Matt?
How do you?
not
That's not.
do an enema with a razor.
I mean, I know that Brahma's a shithead sometimes, but it's a lobotomy, is what you're
That's
thinking
what I was
of.
looking for. Fuck me, I could not think of it.
There you go. Oh, and for note for chat, yes, it has been 34 years since I did not get the Technodrome for Christmas. That shit was awesome. My little brother got it for Christmas instead. So, yeah. So I still got to play with it. It was good. So that was... You remember when they used to make cool toys like that? They don't now. They just... It's all... Everybody wants is games. But we used to be a proper country. Anyway, so tonight we're going to start with going from toys. Like I said, it's all video games all the time now. So what...
I mean, they
shall
don't
we
make
start
good
with?
toys anymore.
Do we want to
so-
alternate good and bad? Do we want to just go good?
Just let Slender say the bad, and then we'll all do our goods.
Yeah. All right. So let's start Slender. Let's
Yeah,
go
so
with...
for the bad, we already know all the bad games, right? It's Ghost of Yotai, Assassin's Creed Shadow, and Avowed. Those are probably the three worst games, biggest disappointments. Huge companies behind them, massive expectations upon them, and they all fell so fucking short that there's just nothing else I could really say outdoes them for worst games this year. As far as best, my first best is obviously Silksong. Brahma?
Are we just going around?
Yeah,
Mine
let's
would
just
be
go
Expedition 33, as everybody I think knows about me. Are we snaking, or are we starting now with 70s?
We should
Let's
go to
with
70s.
Go to 70s.
Okay, it's tricky because I've spent about 8 months playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I haven't played a lot of games that were actually released this year, so I'm always far behind. So the only one I could see on the list that I played for this year was Night Rain.
Okay.
Elden
So
Ring
I,
and Night
that
Rain.
would have to be my favorite game it released this year. Then the
Mad.
rest are older.
Yeah. So mine is 2K PGA Tour, 2K26, because that's the only game I think I've played and enjoyed
played-
from 2025.
Yeah,
Played
he's
Nuclear
played Madden,
Nightmare.
but he didn't.
You played Guilty as
But
Sock.
that's not Nuclear
Well,
Nightmare
Guilty
is
as
not
Sock's on my list.
2025.
Yeah, that would have
Guilty
been
as-
on my list.
Guilty of Sock is second on my list.
Yeah.
I only played it once,
Yeah.
but it left an impression on me.
Imp, do you have a choice for best?
For best, I'm probably gonna go with Night Rain.
All right. So let's start with then.
Now we're going to use the images that you.
Well, because everybody
Hold
moved
up.
quickly, so we'll start. We had, I think, the most votes where everyone agreed number one was Night Rain. We had 2 out of that. So, what for those who voted Night Rain as the best? Why is this one the best for the year?
It's a FromSoft game. No more.
FromSoft makes the best games.
I mean, but
I mean, it's Elden Ring. It's a spin on Elden Ring system. You get dropped in with 2 other players, and you have to tackle a first night boss and a second night boss, and then a Night Lord. But it's randomized to a degree every time, and there is some level of getting familiar with everything because the maps, while randomized, they're still essentially the same map.
Yeah, they're
But-
semi-random.
It's
Is it-
teamwork.
Has anybody played it with the Forsaken Hollows?
Yes,
stuff?
it's absolutely fucking hard.
Right, because I haven't tried that yet.
I haven't played that yet either.
I did it once
Everybody
with a
said
couple
they
of
would start
guys,
playing
and
with
it's
DLC,
hard.
and then nobody has.
I played it once with Kuro and Ark, and yeah, thanks FromSoft throwing Moog in as a third day boss. Thanks, that was great. Really
Oh,
wanted
lovely.
that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nihil.
I must
Yeah, oh
admit,
yeah,
it was
oh yeah,
pretty
that's
hard
totally
for
it.
me. It
There's
was
a
a
couple other things
hard
they threw in
game.
too that made me just go, oh fuck me. And the new map is just like the DLC, very vertical.
Oh, I hated that. Well, maybe that'll knock it off the list of best.
No, it's still good. It's just no one's used to it yet that I play with, anyway. So
Yeah.
I've got a feeling if I'd got around to actually starting it yet, Expedition 33 would have been my favourite, but I haven't started it yet. So it's too late.
All right. The other
I mean,
one,
don't get me wrong, it's a great game and I love it, but it's really fucking depressing.
all right.
I'm
Right,
just surprised
what do you
nobody
expect?
picked Avowed.
I don't like depressing
That's-
shit, so
It's really easy not to watch cutscenes.
I can recognize it as an amazing game, but the story is making me sad, and it makes it hard to pick the controller back up and keep playing it.
So we had Silk Song selected as well.
That's because it's an amazing game.
Why is this one better than the rest? Like, what separates it this year?
It is built off of the original Hollow Knight lore. It's a spin-off with Hornet, which is a different character. Everything in the game is reminiscent of the original game, but iterated upon. There's much more depth to the systems. There's a lot more customization to the way you build out your character. It's faster. There's a lot more mobility and traversal tech. It's phenomenal. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Everything's hand-drawn.
Music's great.
The music is probably some of the best music all year. Only rivaled by Expedition 33.
And the gameplay's tight. Mm-hmm. It
It is-
controls
it is-
very, very tight.
It is the most tuned game, I think, on the list. I mean, you could argue Expedition 33 is well tuned, but Expedition 33 isn't an active system like Silksong is.
The parry system's pretty active.
It's active QuickTime events. I know it's good, but it's active fucking QuickTime events.
Yeah, I just wouldn't describe it as not active.
It's still a turn-based combat system.
Depends on how you play it.
Just because it has active elements doesn't change the fact that it's a turn-based combat system.
I didn't let the computer have turns.
I'm surprised, Slender, that you didn't pick that game about picking up girls in a dungeon. I can't remember the name of it now.
There's hundreds of those.
All right, Mad. 2K25,
No. Yeah,
one?
2K25, right?
PGA
Yeah,
Tour,
PGA
2K25.
Tour. 2K25.
Yeah, 2K25, yeah.
All right, why is this one?
Because
the
it was
best?
the only game from 2025 that I played.
Well,
You
that's the
didn't play-
same with me.
Didn't you play Repo?
What?
He didn't
Okay,
like
yeah.
Repo,
Yeah, it's better than Repo.
and he absolutely refuses to play it with us now. Because he's a baby
He
back
doesn't
bitch.
want to get flushed.
He's a baby back bitch. He never got flushed. He's just scared.
and barbecue sauce.
Okay, Ted Lasso.
Chili's.
Every time we let him know we're playing that game, he gets all quiet and scared and doesn't show up.
Why is there a black man in a golf game?
He's only part black.
Yeah, he's only
Yeah,
what, a
it's
African?
actually the
I
Asian
believe,
part that is on the cover.
Oh,
I believe that according to the racial draft from about 26 years ago, he was taken, and he's all black now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's actually it's good, man. I've put a lot of hours. Brahma no longer wants to play me because I beat him so bad last time. But yeah, I
We
enjoy
were
it.
playing in person.
There's a lot of issues with it. The UI is horrible. There's a horrible delay on everything that you try to do in the UI. But again, limited
And on
20,
anything
25
except for
games.
standard controls, the second you go up to pro, everything just goes completely screwy. I mean, there
Davina,
is
on that
no
note,
fine-tuning.
yes, it did take 7 years for the developers to make Silk Song. It's a team of 3 developers.
I think they have paid their salaries for the next 20 years now.
Considering the game is already pushing 20 million in revenue, yeah, I think they're doing just fine.
Do you know how pissed off? I saw an article where it was about how Silk Song, Clair Obscur, and I forget what the other major like AA game was that made like massive bank was this year. And,
Helldivers 2?
Yeah, I think that one, and that the AAA developers are all pissy because they really wanted to push games to 100. So the fact that these ones all started like 40 or under and sold so well and are doing so well is really
and are
pissing
giving
me
out
off.
free DLC.
The numbers are in. If you take all games that are being sold across platforms right now, the price is actually trending down because nobody's buying the expensive games. They're buying the cheap shit or they're buying it on sale. So in the broader discussion, if you look at the numbers, the prices of games are trending down. And AAA just does not want to accept that shit.
They want to go up to 100 now, don't they?
They want to push it up to 80, and considering they raise the price every like 3 to 6 months now, yeah, they've got their eye on 100.
And
but they're never going to get there.
I'd also like to point out the Switch 2 is getting hammered. Like its sales, it had that opening window where everybody who was a Nintendo fanboy bought it, but its sales have fallen off a fucking cliff. Like during the
What do they got
Christmas
to
season.
offer?
What
Their
games are supported?
shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the new games for the Switch 2 games that they marked up, like Nintendo Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong, whatever. And then
Eric Myers, if you are a GTA fan and you are excited for GTA 6, count your blessings if it's only $80.
It'll be 100.
yeah, GTA 6 is gonna-
99.99.
Yeah, and then there'll be the online edition where you get 1,000,000 shark bucks for like.
Luckily, I don't give a
120.
fuck, and I'm convinced that GTA 6 will be a decent game that is subpar when compared to GTA 5, so I'm not picking it up.
Here's my philosophy on GTA games since GTA 4. Because GTA 4 was a big old letdown. I was like, you know what?
Later,
Thanks,
Los.
Jeff. Have
Oh.
a good
Yeah.
one.
Later. My philosophy is just wait, because if it's a decent one, it'll be in production and on sale and whatever format like you're getting it
And
fairly
remastered
quick.
8 million times.
Yeah, it'll be like you can still get GTA 5. And it's a great game. I loved GTA 5, but it's been a top 20 game for over a decade. It's always on sale. You can get it for like 10 to 20 bucks if you got the older system, like if you have a Switch and not a Switch 2, they'll probably put GTA 6 out on the Switch as well, the regular Switch, and you'll get it cheaper. I mean, I don't pre-order those ones anymore, because here's the other reason why I didn't. I saw all these people who were super excited for GTA 5 with its online component. They pre-ordered the game, and it took a year before they actually launched the online side. I mean, not that and honestly, I would never buy a GTA game for the online gameplay anyway, because I think the single player campaign is what GTA is all about.
That's
But
what
if
most
that-
people are buying it for, though. They like that online component.
My only problem is if you make a promise that this thing is one of your core gameplay elements, and will be from day one, you better have it day one. You're making people buy it day one. So, all right, we're gonna go to number 2s.
Davina, if you do not like Assassin's Creed, then Black Flag is the one to buy.
She didn't say she
Yeah,
didn't
but
like
yes.
it. She said she decided not to get Black Flag.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
saying if you dislike Assassin's Creed games, Black Flag is the one to get. I
my
love
favorite.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and I love it for all the stuff that's not Assassin's Creed. I put my head down and I bowl through the Assassin's Creed shit as quickly as I can so I can get back to being a pirate.
It
So
may
you
be
can
the
sing
only.
sea shanties.
It may be the only Assassin's Creed game that I didn't play.
It's actually the one I like the best.
It's
the
my
best of
favorite.
them. Yeah.
Man,
It's the
Assassin's
most
Creed
freewheeling
3.
one.
It is
Rum,
something special about
sodomy,
that
and the
one.
lash.
It's 3 where it went off the rails because that was
Yeah,
the
Mad,
one with
you-
the ending.
That's your favorite one?
No, I said there was something special about it. That's all I said.
Okay, well, that's the one everybody hates because it's kind of shit.
Well, okay. Well, people can be fine.
Yeah. All right, so number 2s. Slender, what's your runner-up? What was your second best game of the year?
My runner-up... Well, I'd say Elden Ring Night Rain, but everybody already said that, so I'm going to pull an audible, and since I just finished it today and I had a lot of fun with it, Dispatch.
Oh, just bad.
Yeah, if you like Telltale style games, Dispatch is a pretty fun little game. It's a short one. I mean, you'll knock it out in a day, but it's well written. It's a little millennial, but not offensively so, and I had fun with it.
This is the superhero one, right? Where you're,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I have actually heard very good things about it. As a
Oh yeah,
game.
one of the Slender kids got it for me for Christmas, so it was in my Steam library. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out, and it was funny. I enjoyed it.
Is it true you can romance the female superhero?
Yeah, I totally romanced the hell out of one of them. It wasn't the superhero, but I romanced one.
Nice.
I romanced the one that I thought maybe I could fix her.
Oh, you can never know.
No, I fixed her. I fixed her, dude. She took a bullet for me. I'm telling you, I fixed her.
Fixed her, brainwashed her, 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Mad, can you ever fix a woman?
No.
Thank you. See,
That is the fall of many of
Not
the men.
not once you've broken them. No.
Listen, okay, I made her functional. How about that? Maybe she's not fixed yet, but she's functional again.
I mean, that's the best you could hope for.
That's the best you can hope for, right?
Brahma, what's your number 2?
So, since we've already talked about 2 of the other ones on the list, Silk Song and Night Rain, my number 2 would be Mega Bonk.
All right, I think. Let me get that picture, because
I have put so many hours into this stupid game. It is so
Oh, I know.
addictive.
I think we all know. We see it.
So addictive. But it is one of the most basic games I have ever played. It is one guy doing the game. He released DLC for free last week, and then he did some on Christmas Day as well. They're constantly reshuffling things. There's a leaderboard that resets every single week. I typically sit at about the top 3 to 5% of players, so I've gotten pretty good at it.
I'd hope so.
But-
the amount of time you put into it.
You guys know how I game. It stays on all day regardless.
Sure it does.
he says that, but I've noticed that no one else has that problem with Steam.
Dude, here's the thing.
What?
For a lot of those
Everybody
games,
else shuts down the game. I just leave it on.
Here's the thing, though, Brahma. For a lot of those games, I know when you're really playing it because you also fire up that thing that makes your controller usable.
Well, that's changed because I went out and got an Xbox controller, so now it doesn't have to have the DSX running.
Okay. Yet I still see it running all the time.
It just auto runs, just in case I have a PlayStation controller plugged in.
Dude, this guy's making so many fucking excuses.
It loads at the start of the computer.
You
I haven't
remember-
turned it off.
I've noticed you remember the oldest. It was my son-in-law was playing under my
Oh yeah, whatever
user
happened to that
ID.
one?
I got hacked. That wasn't
s-
even me logged into my account.
What happened is Slender told me how you can share it out to the family so that they can use it under their own IDs.
It's true. I did tell him about that.
So now they have their own IDs with my library instead of using mine.
Brahma was like, I don't want to get Elon Musk accusations that I'm having someone just level me up when I'm not actually playing. All right. So now, all right. So that's Megabonk. What's Imp? Do you have another game you enjoyed?
I'm gonna go with Repo.
Oh yeah.
Stole my third.
Well, then we
suffer.
cover it. That's all right. Repo, for people who watch Ascendant Arcade, you should be familiar with this game because we have played it. We have dunked Imp's head in a toilet.
Slender's gotten himself dunked too,
I have.
mostly by Smokey.
I mean, we do the most damage to each other while we're in the shop.
Yeah, and hearing Slender howl with laughter like he does.
There has not been a time we have played this game when me and Smokey don't lose our shit. It's just so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
That in and of itself deserves some sort of award. Hey, you want to see your, middle-aged friends act like fucking juveniles? Play this game.
It does have some mechanics that work well within the game environment, which is obviously proximity based chat
Yeah.
while you're trying to play.
They are also they're continuing to add stuff. Like they just added some new stuff. They're adding vehicles. They're adding actually walkie-talkies to work with the proximity chat.
They added now you can charge up and possess your head when you are dead to talk for a couple of seconds. They had lots of neat stuff. Possessing your head to talk is great too, because if you're dealing with the blind guy with the gun, you can get him to shoot your friends.
So as copied as a fan of Ascendant Arcade and has been in the chats, she confirming Repo fun to watch. Yep.
There's been
Yeah.
a few times I've had to say to both these two, especially with the blind guy walking around, just a simple "shut the fuck up."
I am always cautious in Repo when I play it.
I'm not talking about you. No. This is
Oh, you and-
specifically
yeah.
Smokey and Slender.
So for me, it's the,
We are not cautious when we
No,
play.
they're not.
for me, it's the other thing where I can hear and see in the chat online, like, when are you gonna go, chat? I was like, it is not safe yet. I am not comfortable leaving my hiding place.
Again, using the blind guy with a gun that focuses mostly on audio cues. He's outside of the room. There's Smokey, even though he's hiding under something, still just talking away. What happens? As soon as Smokey stops, says finish. Yeah.
Cursed Otter here saying, I am being
Dude,
quiet.
the worst part of it is the guy turned and fired, missed Smokey, and blew me away. And I was at the other end of the fucking hall.
Davina asked if you need software to play with a PS5 controller on PC. To make it work with almost every Steam game, yes. DSX is a program that you can get within Steam or outside of it. But it'll make it to where it'll work with damn near any game.
It just lets you manually map the control, right?
Yeah.
No, it kind of automatically maps everything for you instead
okay.
of you having to manually map.
That's the one I've got. Now
Yeah, to dovetail off Eric, I had used my PS4 control with Steam years back, and it worked fine.
Yeah.
I
you
just
can get
used
a
an
free
Xbox.
program called DS4 Win.
Well, that's what became DSX.
Did it? Because I.
PS4 at Win became DSX.
And I just use an Xbox control now
No,
because
I'm
I
not
got an
paying
Xbox
for
free from
utility
Verizon,
software like that.
so I use that control. All right, so we did Repo. Matt, do you have another game you liked, or was PGA just the exclusive?
Yeah, that may
quality
be the
game?
only one I played from this year.
70s. Did you have another one you wanted to talk about?
I don't think I've played. I mean, as I was saying in the private chat, I played Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands mod, but that mod's been out for years. But for some reason, I think it got a big update in 2025, so I installed that and played it.
I would say that it is universally something we could pick every year where classic games just retain replayability and you end up playing them.
Well,
You know
this
what,
one,
I-
United Fallout 3 in New Vegas, of course, so it was quite attractive from that perspective.
I've been playing the hell out of Division 2 because they have a whole bunch of updates and shit. Like I'm really enjoying Division 2. If anybody wants to join me.
Yeah.
But if
We're
I
getting
if I
into,
could,
good remakes and remasters at this point. The Oblivion remaster is pretty good.
it's on my
Good
list
job
to
with the
get.
Diablo
Yeah,
2 remaster as well.
but
Although
if I
that was
wasn't to
last year.
What'd
if
you
I
say,
wasn't
Em?
to pick Fallout, I would pick Guilty as Sock as my second favorite game.
What
of
was
this
the other
year.
one you said, Imp?
The Diablo 2 remaster.
Yeah. Okay.
That was last year, though.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
my other honorable mention for this year would be they did a remaster pack. You can get a Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster on Steam, and I'm happy with that too. Just
Okay.
'cause
All right.
those are like PlayStation 1 games. That's pretty much the remaster is just like, oh, I can finally get this game again. I don't have to emulate it.
Just
Alright,
play it on the original PS1.
Yeah,
Slender,
I don't
did you have a
one of
third?
those.
My son's got one again. He's been buying all the old.
my
consoles.
third was also Repo, so that's why I went into my honorable mentions with the remasters.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Last one that I'll put on the list then would be Clover Pit, which
Yeah,
I
the,
did play on stream.
The Gamble with Your Life game.
Yeah, with the slot machine, and you power up the slot machine in different ways to manipulate the luck with different builds.
Yeah, that seems like one of those. It reminds me of like Buckshot Roulette meets Balatro.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what these are. I mean, Mega Bonk is the same thing. You're just putting together a build. The game auto plays except for the movement. This, you just decide how many pulls you're going to take, and what different like accessories that you've got there that affect the luck.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can manipulate it, and then you can get where you get like infinite money if you build it correct. And there's multiple different ways of doing it. So I just like doing overpowered builds on things. So Mega Bonk, Clover Pit, Ball Pit, all of those types of games, I like seeing how I can break them.
That's what I did with Inscription back in the day. That game was fun.
It's what I did with Final Fantasy VII.
I didn't break 7. I broke 8.
I
8
broke
had
7
a really
to
broken
where
system.
7 with the materia system, I had that thing so manipulated there was no way to kill me.
All right. So
Fun stuff.
So this one is a unique kind of system that could be fun for some people. Cool. I didn't even know about this game. So all right. Let's see, working down the line.
There's also a Tetris style one that just came out a couple weeks ago.
I do like playing Tetris. Always have.
Well, it's Tetris, but you get different powers to manipulate to try to see how far you can go. It's interesting.
I don't like a random. If I'm in a game with a build mechanic, I want to be able to build it my way. I understand the gameplay. I
Then
understand
you
the
just end
gameplay
up doing the
reasons.
same thing every time.
I like doing the same thing my way every time. Thank you. I hate to break it to you, Brahma, but like 99% of gamers like doing the builds they like.
Did you think that like Chad was a chaotic and pivot kind of person?
No, I don't do well with change. All right, Imp, do you have another pick?
Not really, because nothing else I really played this year came out this year. That's worth
And
a note.
I think we know Matt only had the one. 70s, did you have another pick? You said Guilty as Sock, right?
Guilty as Sock, merely because it's probably the only other game from this year that I've played.
Oh,
Party Animals. I played Party Animals.
Yeah, Matt
did-
didn't even put Guilty as Sock on his
Guilty as
list,
Sock
and that
was-
game was his pick.
And it was a brilliant game. I mean, it was as hard as Night Rain to figure out how to play it.
I did pick up another game yesterday that is on a demo version called How Many Dudes. I'm sure you're going to start seeing it.
Hold on,
all over.
time out.
Wait.
I'm explaining what it is if you let me just talk. So it gives you all these propositions like you start with one dude
All these dudes are getting
and you've got to
propositions.
beat up 10
gotta-
toddlers for the first level.
Hold on, you've got to beat dudes?
No,
You're going to
beat
beat off some
toddlers.
dudes.
All right.
And then every level you get another dude added to your team. And then it gives you choices like, do you want to fight 10 horse-sized ducks or 10 duck-sized horses?
Can the
10
toddlers win?
duck-sized horses.
10 duck-sized horses.
Yeah.
Can the toddlers win? Can you lose? to
Not on the
toddlers?
first stage. But yes, when you get up to like stage 50, 60,
I
so
don't
you've
know
got
that I'm-
60 dudes on your team, and they all get different powers and stuff. But again, it's a build game. But like then you'll get like 951 toddlers or 2,700 bees.
Does it look like shit? I feel like this game is going to have the graphic quality.
This
of-
is not going to be your kind of game.
Yeah,
man.
just go to YouTube and pull up how many
Hold on.
dudes real quick.
It's like I don't
There's
want to
tons
see
of
any
I'm
choices.
not,
footage on
I-
it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
fucking
it's-
up my algorithm.
Yeah,
How
I'm gonna,
many
like-
dudes can you
yeah,
fit
that-
in your mouth?
It
Brahma's
is-
gonna laugh and he's gonna be like, "Haha, I got you to pull up a Bonnie Blue video."
Fine, I'll bring up the video.
I'm not turning my head.
All right. You do-
It's actually pretty fun.
you would say that.
Jedi Survivor? No, I had no interest in that game.
Oh yeah, I played that. Yeah, I guess that would have to be
did
up there for
you,
me.
no, how did you get past the fact you hate gingers?
Oh,
Scruffy-
thank God,
scruffy
thank God.
gingers.
In the very beginning, you find the beard. That you know what I mean. You unlock the ability to cover up that ugly face of his with a beard. So I did that immediately.
With a ginger beard?
It's not as bad as it was without.
Yeah, that's
Brahma,
a
did
good
you-
call, Davina.
Did you make sure you put on safe search and unblur the images?
Oh, I got my VPN. So,
Oh yeah, this looks like something Matt would love to play.
What the? Why would you even bring this up?
because it's a fun game, it's a build game.
Are
It's
you
not
playing
about
this
the
on your
graphics.
mobile? Are you
I was
playing it
gonna
on
say,
your
have
mobile
you
phone?
not figured this out yet? Matt is a
You
total
could.
graphics snob.
Yes, I am. I have a 4090.
I have a 9070 XT. I still play games
still-
that look like this.
Still in an old
So then you select power ups.
Yeah.
Then you get to select which kind of dude you want on the team.
Why is Culture Casino in
So
the
you-
middle there?
So you get to pick dudes. So you're picking up dudes. This whole game is about picking up dudes until there's sufficient quantity to handle all business.
And
Yeah.
you judge them based on their quote unquote abilities.
And then you get to pick 5 mallard ducks and 10 little ducks, or whatever the other option was. And then it auto battles, and all the different abilities kick
Auto
in based on
battles?
what's going on. Well,
Yeah,
you don't
it's an
control all
auto
60 of them
battler.
at the same time.
Good lord.
It's fun.
It looks fun. How much was this?
I think $3.99 or something. It may even be free right now because I think it may still be on demo.
Let me see.
And yeah, that was interesting. All right, so to sum up gaming for 2025, no AAA title was selected except by Mad, which was PGA 2K.
Oh, that's not AAA.
That's
Night Rain is AAA. FromSoft.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. So and all right, so no, PGA is definitely a AAA. A 2K game is a AAA.
You haven't played
game.
it.
It's a AAA game.
The AAA studio.
Yeah, AAA studio. So the running theme is that you're gonna get the most bang for your buck in gaming. The continuing theme of 2025, with AA studios or small independent studios providing excellent value. Like Brahma just pointed out, this game that he's been enjoying is either running right now for free or as low as like $3 or $4.
Yeah,
And-
it's free. Well, they only have the demo right now, and it's
That's
free.
what I thought.
It actually reminds me of I play tested for a game called Wanderberg that's supposed to come out next year. That game's fun as fuck too. You're basically in a castle on wheels and you just roll around blowing up other castles. They are also on wheels.
Very Monty Python.
Right. There's
It is-
another.
It is.
There's one that I'm doing a playtest on right now called Everything is Crab, where you
I saw
Yeah,
you playing that.
you level up and then you get presented a choice between like 3 different powers that you evolve your creature. So you can evolve like claws, a shark's mouth and a monkey's body, that kind of thing.
Right.
And you just go around beating up everything, and it's a bullet hell.
All right.
But-
I'm going to share the game that I was playtesting real quick.
I think I played this one too.
Hey, Matt, there's a lesson here.
I
for
don't
you.
know if you can hear the music or not, and it doesn't really matter.
No, I didn't do this one. I did one similar to it, I think.
Skip.
No.
Next video. Is there a next video button?
What was it called?
It's called Wanderberg.
I may have to grab that one. Seems like my type of game.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it looks similar to that other craziness. All right.
It was fun as fuck.
They're addictive.
But yeah, that's supposed to come out next year. Right now, they've only got like one level available. It's relatively basic. You got a couple options, but I've wish listed it. I'm gonna be picking it up.
It's not even available to playtest now.
I think. Oh, it's not.
All you can do is wish list it.
Let me see if I can send you an invite. No, looks like I can't send invites anymore. No, you'll have to wait.
That sucks.
But yeah, keep an eye on that one.
I find all kinds of stupid little games on Steam. and
What
I play
should
them.
have been my favorite game of the year was goddamn Kingmakers.
Oh, good luck with that. I don't
How
think
could
that's
it
ever
be
coming out.
game of the year when it didn't ever come
Yeah,
out?
like I said, that's why I said what should have been.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off when that game comes out and it's a pile of shit. You're gonna be so sad, man.
Fucking better not be after the multiple delays and shit.
Imp, what was our discussion about Kingmaker? Usually, if a game gets delayed more than twice, that's
Nah.
a big red flag.
It's a
It's a
full
red-
rework.
It's a red flag, but at the same time, going
But
by what
remember,
they
it's a
wanted
small
to-
studio.
It's a small studio. They aren't even game developers. They're like hardware engineers that decided they wanted to make a game.
Yeah. Expedition 33 did that too.
But that again, that doesn't mean anything. But what they're trying to do, good luck to them. They want every inch of every building to be explorable.
I think they had a lot of scope creep, and I think they're biting
Yeah.
off more than they can chew.
Yeah, I think so too.
How No Man's Sky originally announced.
Yeah.
Worse.
Now, the problem with that is a bunch of stuff will get partially developed. They're going to come up on the deadline of the deadline of the deadline, and they're finally going to go, fuck, we got to send it. A bunch of shit is going to end up on the cutting room floor, and a bunch of shit is going to be incomplete at launch. That's
Fable.
my concern.
Yeah. I think it may if it gets enough support initially to where they can keep it funded, it may in like 2 years become the game that they're promising,
Yeah.
like Fallout 76, right?
Fallout 76 never became the game they were promising, man.
Well,
You're an
not what
idiot.
they were promising, but a game that people are enjoying. If you look,
You
they're
got,
doing numbers.
You
and
got
shit.
snowed.
I actually enjoyed it better before they fixed it.
Go with No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is the ultimate redemption story of a botched release that they made it right down the road.
So, all right.
Some
as we
people would also say Cyberpunk 2077, but that game just looked like such shit I never bought it in the first
Yeah,
Some
it's
place.
people
first- I
said
don't-
that
it's the first person,
that
so.
we have the best games, that we have the best comeback story in No Man's Sky.
Well,
it's
since I
the
got
biggest,
the new
bestest
video card
universe.
Slender, I decided to look at some of the higher end shit, like something like Cyberpunk. They did. I would say it's on par with No Man's Sky for a redemption story, but it's pretty solid now, and looks damn pretty.
If it wasn't in first person, I'd be all about it.
What the hell are we putting on the screen?
Everything is crab.
Yeah, the problem I always run into with Cyberpunk is I think about it, and then I'm like, nah, I'll just play Deus Ex.
Get towards the end of a video.
I
where
always
it's
want to add
evolved some-
Machina to that.
All right, let's
Well,
go ahead
that's
and take
one of
that
them,
off
but
the
there's also
screen,
Deus
Brahma.
Ex Human Revolution, so
It's a great game.
I know.
All right.
One of my all-time favorites. Yeah.
As we transition to the TV show segment, I just want to get Mad's thoughts because I saw this clip. He may have seen it already on X. As a former police officer, I think he'll find this hilarious. So
Oh, I haven't
we're
seen
gonna
this.
we're gonna start first with what the suspect is telling these women who are at the police station, and then we're gonna go back and review the actual body cam.
All right,
footage.
let's see.
I told him I have to speak to you. I walked out. I walked out really fast. I tripped and fell. And when I fell, slammed on the ground. But when he slammed me, I stepped in, but I hold my phone in. Two teeth came out of my mouth.
So just to confirm, she said she was running from him. She
Yep.
tripped and fell, and then he came up and then slammed her and knocked 2 front teeth out.
Yep.
Here is the body cam footage of what actually happened.
Over there.
Wow.
Come here.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop.
Holy.
Shit.
That would be her not looking and running right into a pole.
Ding.
And then the bystanders
Wait.
laughing their ass off as that happened. I'm gonna
Wait,
because
what
that
did
was
she
my
say
favorite part.
happened?
She said
That
yeah,
she
well,
tripped, and then he slammed her face on the ground after she tripped.
Maybe he did with
I
his
speak to you.
mental powers.
I walked out really fast. I tripped and fell. And when I fell, slammed on the ground. But when he slammed me, I stepped in, but I hold my phone in. Two teeth came out of my mouth.
He came from behind the display. He was like, "Hey, don't run. Where you going?"
So this
She
is
takes
someone
off
telling him
running.
what's on the
she
body
takes
cam.
off running. She's looking back at him, and she runs into a pole. That's what knocked her teeth out. So he never throws her to the ground.
yeah. So
What were their reaction to it?
I just like that she sounded like a hockey puck hitting a pipe.
She takes off running. She's looking back at him, and she runs into a pole. That's what knocked her teeth out. So he never throws her to the ground.
Did he stamp her or anything?
No, when she
Stomp
actually
her?
got up. When she hit the pole,
Yep.
she got up. And then that's when he grabbed her and just handcuffed her standing. He never put her back on the ground.
Over there.
so let's just. This is my favorite. Let's watch this again.
Come here.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop.
You're laughing.
So I told him I have to speak to you. I
Oh,
walked out.
the laugh
It
is
is.
so fucking
That's
perfect.
fucking good.
The sound, you're right, Brahma. The clang. It's like a hockey puck hitting
it's like
the
a hockey
goalpost.
puck.
Yeah,
Hitting the goalpost.
or football hitting the goalpost. Yeah,
The uprights.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, oh, you know your playoff dreams are over when you hear it.
I saw this clip and I just was like, I have to show Mad this because he's
Oh,
gonna
it's
laugh.
great.
I need my phone.
No, you need your teeth.
Your teeth.
But this is why I think overall I still stand by body cams are actually a net positive for
Yeah.
most police officers.
I'd come around to it.
Because listen, this woman would have had him getting like drummed out of the police force for
Yeah.
being probably racist and slamming her to the ground and all this other stuff.
I think
Who-
in modern police world, yes. But back before the whole Ferguson thing, no, I wouldn't want that at all.
Can you
But-
imagine, Matt, if you were the officer who had to try to... No, she ran face first into a pole while I was chasing her. I
I
swear I
wouldn't-
didn't touch her.
I wouldn't be able to withhold my glee from my statement. You would be able to just. It would
Or
just
the-
come,
but-
come,
and
Or
the
the glee of
captain-
the witness that was sitting there laughing at her that you
No,
bring in and say,
yeah, but can you
yeah,
imagine-
you saw that, right?
The captain would be like, you expect me to believe that this woman just ran into a pole running from you? Uh-huh.
I wish you could have been there.
As opposed to now, thanks to the modern technology, this footage will be on a fucking loop in that police station for the
Mad
next
would
20
just be
years.
like, Captain, I'm just sorry that you don't get to feel the same joy that I do.
Yeah. But no, they would have believed me. But yeah, in today's age, yeah, absolutely, body cams are definitely a net positive.
doink is the onomatopoeia that you're thinking of. Yeah.
By
the way, that Madden teaser came out and it looks
yeah, I saw.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
his
see it, Bubba?
Madden voice is horrible.
No.
But if man, you made me forget what I was saying.
Was it Nick Cage? Is that
Yeah.
who's doing Madden?
Yes.
There's a reason why they kept him to only having 3 words in the whole trailer.
Boom.
No,
No,
that's just 1 word.
he's gonna sound like. Well, I wasn't trying to think of the other 2. I just figured that would be one of the 3.
Here you go. I mean, we all grew up with John Madden. Like, we heard his commentary from the video game. We all know his voice.
Or the games.
Yeah, or the actual games. But this is the.
There's only one John Madden. They didn't make another one.
I will say Christian Bale's Al Davis is on point.
So perfect. But he's a legitimate actor, though.
Oh, good for you.
And Nick Cage is a legitimate Nick Cage.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
be football without him.
I have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to. Very interesting.
Okay, maybe it was
He
more
didn't
than 3
do
words.
a voice at all.
No, he's
No.
just doing Nick Cage.
He's just doing Nick Cage again.
Yeah.
Now, Chad, you and the Doctor of Scripts,
Script
y'all
Doctor.
read.
We read the script. I can send it to you if you want to read
Yeah,
the
yeah.
script.
How good is it?
It's ass terrible. I did a special, like, I wasn't the normal co-host for that one. It was the very first episode. And I was like, there are so many things wrong with this script that if anybody who knows anything about football or Madden, like, no, I made script. I was like, I went through, is like, here's where they're wrong. They said he lost his last game. They said Al Davis fired him. I was like, he was the winningest coach in football. Al Davis was begging him to stay. He cried at the press conference when Madden resigned. Like, he was not.
So
he
did
didn't
Tim
want
Walls
to.
write it?
Yeah.
We're going to have to run a pick 6 play.
They tried to say that in the script that John Madden was like some schmo who was out of work and couldn't get jobs in football
What?
or broadcasting. I was like, I brought up the script. I was like, he was immediately made like the #1 broadcaster on CBS his first year out of being a coach. Within 2 years, he was the highest paid broadcaster on television.
Yeah.
I was like, and then they make it sound like the video game is what saved his, like, him being, like, having purpose in his life. I was
No.
like, the video game was like 12 years later.
Yeah, and it was he was definitely serious about, like, no, I want it to be as genuine as possible or whatever, but it wasn't as if his life depended on it in any way whatsoever.
Nope.
He just wouldn't have put his name on it if they didn't make it somewhat to what he wanted, right?
Now, it was funny because the more interesting story that I told script that somebody should have made into a movie was, like, I was bringing up, like, this whole thing about how Madden was the highest paid broadcaster and how when Fox got the NFL deal, it was a big deal because they overpaid and made Madden by far, like, they quadrupled his already highest salary to bring Madden and Summerall over.
Yeah.
So they could have legitimacy, because you remember Fox was new.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, so they had to overpay to keep Madden on board. And I was like, now the more interesting story is how Fox got the NFL contract, because Jerry Jones was leaking to Rupert Murdoch what CBS was offering so that Rupert Murdoch could overpay, and they had to take the Fox deal because Jerry Jones at the time was like the flashy new owner who wanted the NFL to, like, really get paid. And so he was pushing to, like, get Fox in there, and all the old owners were like, no, we're not going to deal with that kind of network. I was like, that's a more fun movie story because Jerry Jones is an asshole. And
He's awesome too.
Yeah, it would like I was like, get somebody like, you could get a whole bunch of actors who would like, I could see
Fucking if Jerry Jones would play himself.
Jerry Jones would, yeah. Look
who
at him,
could,
man.
who would play.
De-age me. Just
No,
de-age me.
We gotta address some chat. You gotta stop talking about sports for 5 seconds.
We're talking about a movie.
Yeah, you're talking about sports. You've gone completely off the movie and said, you know what would make another good movie? Let me talk about sports.
You know what would be a great movie? The Chicago Bears of 2025.
No.
No.
God, no. No, the reason people hire Nick Cage is not to play actors. They hire Nick Cage, or not to play characters. They hire Nick Cage to play Nick Cage.
Right, which is not ideal if you're talking about a biopic. That is the opposite of what you're supposed to be hiring for.
Davina brings up a classic episode of Community where Ahmed is tasked with trying to decide if Nick Cage is good or bad, and he's like, it breaks him.
Yeah.
Until the point where the professor's like, no, Nick Cage exists in a state of both being good and bad.
Schrodinger's Cage.
Yeah, he's Schrodinger's actor.
Schrodinger's Cage. But I mean, Nick Cage is the best Nick Cage we have. There's no doubt.
And if you send him a script, he will accept it.
Because he still owes the IRS fucking money.
Any script he will take.
I mean, the best movie he's been in the last decade was The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
Where he was making fun of how crazy he is. Like the part of where he sees the terrible likeness of him from Face Off and he's like, it's grotesque. I must have it.
He was pretty good in that movie about the pig.
I didn't see
I can't
Pig.
remember the name of it. Pig? Was it just called Pig? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it was literally just
Yeah, it
called
was
Pig.
literally no imagination.
All right. So now, with that little those couple diversions, let's get into it. I know I have a number one pick that I think most of us would have agreed with,
Everybody but Slender.
which is Mobland. I love the shit of that show. It's my number one because it's not a continuation, right? Some of these other shows are second seasons, so they're ongoing from other
Yeah,
people's
that
shows,
made my top 3.
But Mobland, man, it was so good. The performances were amazing. I'm so excited for a second season of it. The end with, I mean, I still think back to that end with Pierce Brosnan being like crazy as fuck walking through the prison as they're cheering for him. Poor Paddy Considine. I was like, I hope he kills more people and gets vengeance. He deserves a break. But I was like, if that poor cop had just shut his mouth and not mentioned if he had a son, it would have been
Right? He would
better for
have.
him.
Yeah.
Like that show stuck with me. Like there's so many moments from that show that were great. So that's my number one. Slender, what do you have at number one?
Anime.
Just anime in general.
Lord of Mysteries.
All of it.
Lord of Mysteries is my number one.
You and Chad are probably the only ones who can talk about it.
I mean, we have a weebologist, but he only studies the culture of the weebs who watch anime, not the anime itself.
And he doesn't study it very well because he doesn't even know what yaoi is.
Again,
He studies it. He just doesn't understand it.
I studied the people.
He's trying to comprehend it.
No, I'm not at all. I'm trying to comprehend the people that like this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So again, Matt is known, like I said, this corner of YouTube, this panel, minimum effort. So
Yep.
we are going to give you the best value in entertainment on YouTube space because our minimum effort still provides you amazing content. That's my thought on it. If we made effort, the return would actually get worse because I don't think it would get much better.
It's actually true because Sunday, after we did a full show for 3 hours, everybody made comments on the cooking segment at the end was fantastic, which we just happened to get into just while we were talking over the credits, and then did another hour on cooking Christmas dinner. Or just pasta in general.
So you just disguise your politics.
Our
for
lowest
the cooking
effort
show.
thing, our lowest effort thing was the thing everybody liked about Sunday's show.
All right,
It was off the cuff. That's why you just talked off the cuff.
Yeah, Brahma, what's your number one show? Do you?
My
also
number
have
one was
one?
Mobland.
Yep.
But if we're trying to just get through things and not repeat.
No, I think we can go because I think Mobland should get what's the phrase the youngins say? Get its flowers, get its due. Imp, did you?
Well, I mean, if we're doing award shows the way I would, and every Expedition 33 is allowed to win everything, but yeah, if we're doing it Slender's way, it's got to be something different.
Yeah, it's got to be something different.
Imp, did you watch enough television to have picks?
Nope.
Mad, what do you got for number one TV show?
Well, it was Mobland, but instead of that, how about one that's underrated? Nobody watched it. I think I may be the only one on the panel. Murderbot, was so much
I
fun.
heard about it.
I had
heard
that
about
at my number 2. You son of a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you because look, I already have.
He's got a picture of it.
I already have the screen share ready to go.
Yeah, it
Murderbot.
has Alexander Skarsgård, or Eric from True Blood, as some people know him at. And the episodes are so short. It's better now that it's all out at once, so that way you can enjoy it, because it gets. I mean, you just wanted to see more because it's so funny. It's so good.
It was built for him because his deadpan narration,
Yes.
the internal monologue, like he is an android that has got a face. It's the face is designed to look human, to be comforting to people.
Yeah, and
but-
he jailbroke himself one day, and now he's trying to keep it a secret that he's not actually on a new expedition as like
yeah,
bodyguard.
And he's a bodyguard, like he's a protection robot, a security police robot, whatever way you want to do it. But he nicknames in his own internal mind, he's renamed himself Murderbot. And he spends his days just watching streaming television shows.
Oh, and they're so good.
And you see cuts of them, and they're like
They're the best.
So they're they're fake made up ones.
It's like imagine in like 300 years in the future if they're doing Star Trek from the 60s.
Yes,
It's
it's such a great show.
And
Is
it's
it
really
set in?
hilarious.
It's set in the far future, or
Yeah, it's set in a few hundred years in the
few
future.
hundred years? I'm gonna have to watch this. Yeah, gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because he can't like he ends up being assigned to like this touchy feely
Hippie
like,
fucking
hippie
group.
commune, like because the way in the future I guess there's independent planets and then there's like the corporation, but even the independent planets need to work for the corporation on occasion to get money.
And
So,
they have to
like,
have a protection bot for the insurance to cover them.
So he's just watching them, and they're talking about like we need to come to consensus, and he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
What's his relationship like with other androids?
Oh, he
Violent.
Violent. Okay.
It's a very violent show as well, though.
Good.
Vina, are you talking
it's so
about
good.
the Indie Game Awards?
I thought we moved on past games.
I don't know. I'm looking at the comments.
I like Davina's other comment. We should pivot to cooking.
She is pointing out that yes, it's from a book series. You can read the books
Oh, yeah,
if
that's
you
true.
want to.
There was an awful lot of people had hams for Christmas dinner instead of turkey this year. I noticed.
Your audience captured 70s.
I mean, I did turkey this year.
I do turkey for Thanksgiving and ham for Christmas.
We did turkey for Thanksgiving and ham and turkey for Christmas.
See, some people
prime
did do
rib
both.
for New Year's.
I don't know what I'll do for New Year's yet. That's
All right.
Ramen. I'm having ramen for New Year's.
70s. Did you have a pick?
For the best television
Yeah.
show, Mobland by a distant mile, long, way at the top. Yeah.
All right.
I had other choices, but that's my number one choice.
Yeah, so circling back, my number 2 was going to be Murderbot. We just talked about that. Slender, what was your number 2?
Apothecary Diaries.
That is another anime. It is fantastic. I don't know that anyone else on the panel is going to have anything to add.
If you want to talk about TV series, I can only give you worst. And I've got a handful of those.
It sounds like an anime Breaking Bad.
We'll enjoy some of that. All right, Brahma, what do you got as a follow-up? Landman. All right, yeah.
See, all right, so I didn't include Landman on mine because it hasn't completed yet. It hasn't. You know what I mean? I wanted
the
to
second season is still ongoing, and you're worried it might.
I've
fall
seen
off.
it.
No, I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. It's just being fair. It hasn't concluded yet, so I'm going to withhold my judgment on it being the best of the year until it does.
But if we were doing next year, we would have said, well, it aired last year.
Yeah.
What if it had a terrible last episode?
What? No, hold on. But if some of it aired in next year, it would still count for next year.
No, it's when it starts.
Listen, okay,
Is it
there
though? Is it?
there is still one episode of Stranger Things to be seen, and that's on one of my
show.
lists.
Oh, you know what? It came
It's on
close to
one of
being on
your
my
lists.
list.
It is also
Better not
one of
be
my
on the
lists.
good list.
It's not.
Nope.
Oh, not even
Nope,
close.
Nope. Yeah. Anyway, so,
And what a failure after last season was so fucking great.
Yeah.
did Jerry Jones get another Landman cameo this season? Not so
God,
far.
he should have.
No,
I
because
can't
the guy
believe-
he was friends with is dead.
Did he? I want to. A part of me wants to be like, did he just make up that monologue, or it had to be? It was
I
clearly
feel like
written
he made
for
it
him.
up.
But at the same time, Jerry doesn't get told what to say, so I think.
No,
they
I'm pretty
gave
sure
him-
they talked about that. They said they just asked him a question and let him go.
Yeah.
He got all the glory for himself.
This is the crazy thing about Jerry. I feel like, as a Giants fan especially, he's such an asshole, and I don't like him. And I think he has, for the most part, ruined what should be a fairly robust winning franchise. But at the same time, when he's just like hanging out and talking, he's so goddamn likable.
Yeah, there's a reason why, and he does so well by his players. Pac-Man Jones, he even said he'll never say a bad word about Jerry because of what Jerry did for him. And,
Did Jerry actually come out like last week and say, "Don't worry, Cowboys faithful. I've decided that I'm the best general manager for next season again"?
No.
Did he actually say it, or was that like a Babylon Bee thing going
That's
around?
no, he did not say that.
Okay.
That's clearly Babylon. All right, so
Well, it wasn't Babylon Bee, but it was a statement like they would make.
So Landman is kind of just. I mean, if you watch the first season, it's just continuing at that high level.
If you like character-driven shows,
Some of the best
not
dialogue.
plot-driven shows, and yeah, the dialogue is so fantastic.
I know Imp doesn't watch enough. Matt,
But it really is a male soap opera.
do you have another good pick?
Yeah, American Primal.
Oh yeah, Primeval.
Primeval.
That was pretty good.
I really enjoyed it. I'm a big Taylor Kitsch fan, and Teen Wolf almost made the list or whatever it's called. Teen
Dark Wolf.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, if in a certain, I'm sure there was a parody
There's
of
probably
Teen
some
Wolf
teens in there somewhere.
that made him pretty dark. But anyway, yeah, Taylor Kitsch. It's by Peter Berg, who I enjoy most of his stuff to begin with, and it's very Peter Berg like. But it's the closest we've gotten to a Red Dead Redemption type anything,
And Mad loves a good Mormon
It
story.
was good.
And Betty Gilpin, I think, she was in that movie The Hunt several years back. That was
I
controversial.
think they only made it through 3 episodes and then just didn't go back.
Well, that's on you, bro, because it's worth it. I
yeah, it's
enjoyed
good.
it a lot. Can't recommend it enough.
Almost made my list.
So okay, yeah.
If it was a top 5, it would have been in my list.
all right, and 70s. Did you have what's
I
your
do
next
have a
pick?
number 2, and Mad just mentioned it. It's the Terminal List Dark Wolf, because I'm a big Taylor Kitsch fan, and I'm a big Terminal List fan.
You know,
I am Riggins. I love Riggins.
Here's what I'm gonna say. For all
This
the hype
kicked
they're doing,
fucking ass.
bringing Channing Tatum back for the Avengers Doomsday, these fuckers are doing Taylor Kitsch dirty by not letting him come back as Gambit.
Should be Gambit. I know.
Yeah.
He's my favorite
Agreed.
Gambit.
He's the only Gambit.
Yes, I agree entirely. This show was great. I mean, the first Terminal List was just fucking awesome, and this is a
I had
prequel, and
issues with it,
you think prequel, would it be spoiled because we know what's going to happen in the original series? No, it fucking kicked ass.
I think it's better than the
First.
regular show.
Yeah, and they're
I
going
think
to do
I made
more
it through the
of
initial
these.
drop and did not go back to it again.
Skill issue. Moving on.
Yeah, so this was my second favorite show.
I don't think that's how that. No, I don't. No, no. I don't think you used that term appropriately.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I actually did enjoy the Dark Wolf. I think Taylor Kitsch's character is actually more interesting.
Dude, Chad, you're
He
irrelevant
is.
when you weigh in on these things. You like everything.
He is
don't
more
like
interesting.
everything.
He's got a
I
dark
can
side
almost
to him.
guarantee you, having read through that fucking football script, and say it's a pile of shit, you'll go watch it, then you'll come back and you'll tell us it's not that bad.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, is he the IGN of the panel?
He really is.
I disagree with that.
He likes everything.
That was a low blow, man.
If he's the IGN of the panel, it means he's being paid to review things.
Mad, who is
Pataki.
apparently not the IGN of the panel, would you say that Taylor Kitsch's character from The Terminalist was more interesting than Chris Pratt's?
Yeah, because I mean,
I would.
he's very one note. I didn't care for how he gets. What was great about the Teen Wolf spinoff or whatever or prequel is that Chris Pratt's character in that was far more entertaining, far more, like
There was less of him.
Well, no, not that. Just the way his, you know what I mean. They should have shown that before, and when they showed him before the whole tragedy happens or whatever with his family, he was still just so stoic to the point of being boring. Even when he was talking to his guys before that mission, I'm just like, man, this guy has no joy whatsoever. This is not how guys act, or you know what I mean. It's a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty joyless
You?
most of the time.
He's had the joy extracted from him many
I mean,
times.
what does joy really do for me?
I don't know. Joy, what do you do for him?
To me,
She
it's
went-
just an
she's not
ugly
answering.
black woman who makes racist comments. That's what joy
I'll
is.
bet you that girl who checks the mailbag every week, I bet her name is Joy.
Deep joy.
Bouncing Joy.
Jiggle joy.
Anyway, Dark Wolf was awesome, and I'm looking forward to more of Dark Wolf. So there'll be a sequel to the prequel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
me too.
Isn't the main series the sequel to the prequel?
No,
No, because they're going to make a second Dark Wolf, so therefore that will be the sequel to the prequel, which was the first. I mean, it's also a prequel to the original, of course.
Man, good, solid,
So it's
easy
a
to follow
sequel
naming
and a
convention.
prequel.
Gotta love that.
It's a sequel and a prequel. But they're also making a sequel to the Terminal List. I don't know.
Isn't the concept that he's dying in that show?
yeah, I think he's probably gonna get cured somehow.
He's dying like winter is coming. It's gonna take 8 seasons.
Yeah, depends. Well, it depends on the ratings.
And
in the next
Arya's
season.
dagger.
All right. Sunder, do you have a third show then?
Yep, Shangri-La Frontier.
That one is.
That almost
fantastic.
made my list.
It should have.
You don't even know what that fucking is.
It's another.
It was in
great
my
It's an
top
anime.
100.
It's
You
one of Matt's favorite
non-fucking
Chinese
weeb.
restaurants.
Never claimed to be one.
You
Sounds like an LP.
non-weebologist. You're a fucking hack weebologist, man.
No,
a
hold on.
hack
Now, that
weebologist.
I take issue with that claim.
Show me your fucking credentials. I don't buy it anymore.
Don't make me go to the other
I've
monitor.
seen them.
And draw them up real quick.
No, what? I've had them I've shown them so many times.
Like
Wait-
his old
wait till I'm done with
contracts that
this
are done in
mission.
crayon.
Wait till I'm done with this mission. I'm going to bring it up.
Done with this mission.
All right.
So somebody other than one of us is actually gaming.
Playing
all over.
Division 2.
I'm locked in. I'm full attention right now. He is a
Alright.
smegologist.
Brahma,
And he's
what's
one of
that?
those ones
just-
that's always working in the field.
Brahma, what is? Yeah. Brahma's. What's your pick for third?
My third was Tulsa King.
Ugh.
So
Taylor
we have-
Sheridan really cannot do any wrong.
Well, he did the line.
I mean, we've got a couple things.
Lioness is actually one of his better shows.
Yeah, I liked Linus, but the ending of Yellowstone was pretty stupid.
Did you hear
I-
that,
well,
there's a lot
Matt?
of-
You
You
didn't
had your
like
main
Lioness,
actor
but
walk
we
out
know
on the
who
show.
did.
yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Me and Brahma both liked it. He just
Well,
said he liked
yeah,
it.
we
too.
know.
Why is
No, we know,
Brahma
Chad. We know.
Why
You
is
like
Brahma
it.
getting this shit?
I told you
Why-
weeks ago
'Cause
I
he
like
hates
Lioness
so
better
much.
than Mayor of Kingstown.
See, and
Well,
that's
that I
dumb.
disagree with.
I like that his political takes are more in Lioness.
See, you're a one issue voter.
Yeah, I just like people who talk politics.
Yeah.
No, I just like that there's an actual creator out there who is willing to actually put his politics somewhat on the line out there, and it not be from the left. without explicitly stating it all the time. Landman comes close, Lioness does it more.
Nah.
But Tulsa King has just been fun.
I mean, I like the funny clips from both of those shows, but they
I-
don't hold my interest for the
I could not make it
entirety
to
of
the-
the playtime.
I could not make it to the second episode of Tulsa King. I'm like, all right, I get it.
I've enjoyed it.
All
The only thing I
right,
haven't watched of his is the what was it? Bass Reeves.
Yeah, I hated it from the very beginning because I know the real story and they fucked him over.
Okay, well, hold on. Speaking of things we hated, we got to get to the worst shows.
we haven't finished the best yet.
I've still got 2 honorable mentions.
Oh
for
my
this.
god, I thought
Whoa,
we were
I
doing
didn't
3,
do honorable
Chad.
mentions.
I thought you were limiting us to 3,
I
Chad.
haven't done my third one
yeah,
yet.
we haven't gone the
We're only
70s
on the
or
top
Mad.
row.
I hate
70s.
this. I hate
Ah,
this.
bro. Well, am I next? What about Mad?
I
Did
mean,
Mad
if
do
you
one?
can't keep count to 3,
We haven't been snaking, have we?
we
I think we've been ping-ponging around, right?
Mad comes
No,
before
we-
me. Mad comes
yeah.
before me.
Well, that we had a
Yeah,
image
and I
up
guess
then.
did mine.
All right, so my third one. We're on to me.
What did you just do?
What was your third one, man?
American Primeval.
That was your second.
No, my second was Murderbot.
Yeah.
Oh, that
he
was your third. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm like, it's only me then. Well, I had a choice between a couple of Korean shows, and I went for The Trauma Code, Heroes on Call, which is a Korean show that was on Netflix way back, in fact, in January, I think. So, but really good. Very brilliant show. And they're making more of it, which is great. You can throw the poster up now.
He didn't throw the poster up for any of my animes. He's not
I know
throwing
he
the poster
didn't,
up for
did
your
he?
random
Didn't,
Korean
did he?
Your
shit.
random Korean
Yeah,
crap.
trust me, it was exceptionally good. Medical emergency action thing with a lot of comedy in it too.
It was better than The Pit. I heard
It
really good
was.
things about TheIt.
Since Slender
I
really
saw
wants to get the
your-
worst, my 4 or 5 were Pluribus and Shorzy.
Yeah, I forgot about Shorzy.
Did
You should
anybody
be
else?
ashamed.
I would still have picked the Trauma Code though.
Well, Shorzy just came out yesterday morning, so. And the first 2 episodes are fantastic. Some of the best Shorzy we've gotten.
You know what else just came out yesterday morning?
Stranger Things.
No, that was yesterday night.
The lead actor of Stranger Things.
All right, I'm gonna just assume that Imp still doesn't have anything he wants to even add to
You
the.
would be making a correct assumption.
All right, so in that case, I do think we've all basically given 3 choices. Did anybody else have honorable mentions like Brahma before
I
we
do
let
have
loose
one.
Slender?
The
Nope,
other Korean
wanted to keep
show.
it to 3.
There's two others. When Life Gives You Tangerines, which is Korean, and Last Samurai Standing, the Japanese,
Oh, that was great.
which was great. And
God, I forgot about that one. That one
Yeah.
was legit good, and it was in subtitles.
Wasn't that just
Slender,
like
you
last
would be,
awesome.
month?
It was
You
awesome.
would be, yeah. And I watched the whole thing. It was fucking awesome.
And I can't wait for the next lot. There's going to be more.
Nobody.
I just
followed
can't
the
believe you
rules.
forgot about it within 1 month.
I will say, Mobland was in my honorable mentions, but it wasn't in my top 3, so I didn't include it on my list. I just put it down at the bottom in case I needed it.
So we should do
Alright.
every time there's a new episode.
Because you
of
thought somebody might double up with one of your animes?
No, I wasn't worried about that at all.
All right, so now
You know, last Samurai Standing was a lot like an anime. It was in subtitles and it was all foreigners.
I don't watch subtitled anime, dumbass.
and had a lot of sword play in it.
So you're not even a true weeb, and you want to call up my weebology
Fuck
degree?
off! You don't even know what a weeb is.
Wow, I know
And
you're
most-
not one.
Most of the
No,
Korean stuff I
Slender
watch
would
is
be,
based on webtoons.
no Slender would be more of an otaku, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, an otaku. That's what I thought. I was gonna say it.
You don't know what you're talking about, Matt.
Yeah, it is. It's that.
Matt,
It's like,
you know, normally I don't do this.
what did you do?
He moved you
Don't worry about
because
it.
you're playing Division, so you didn't see it.
I looked over.
Do we need to go over worst, or should we just shit on Stranger Things?
No, there's plenty of
No,
worse.
there's plenty of worse.
I
Yeah.
don't have
Slender.
any.
There's something that is still to this day worse than Stranger
I don't
Things.
have any worse because I don't watch shitty
hold on.
shows.
No, I want this because I know Slender's going to go after Mad because I think it's related to a show on Apple that Mad got Slender to watch.
That's on my list. You know what? We're gonna open up with that.
Oh, I forgot
Fucking
about that
Severance
one.
season 2 is a pile of
great.
shit.
It's fucking good, man. I enjoyed it.
Worst second season ever. I hated it. It was awful.
I'm not sure we're getting Slender's authentic reaction.
It's absolutely fucking terrible.
I don't believe you.
So you liked it?
I canceled my Apple TV subscription over it, and whenever Mad suggests anything now, I immediately categorize it in it's probably shit.
Wow. Really? Okay. Well.
Yeah,
Lucky
I'll
you.
never take your suggestions again after
So
what
you're
you
not
said
gonna
about
watch Murder
Severance
Boat,
season
then?
2. No, fuck no. It's probably shit.
I would like to go on record saying I didn't tell you to watch Severance.
Season 1 was really fucking good.
Yep.
That just makes it worse.
Season
slightly.
2 was fucking terrible.
I don't think it was as good. I agree that it wasn't as good.
Matt, are you choosing to die on this hill so that you just...
Matt will die on this hill.
No, yeah, because he's wrong. I disagree with him.
We've already had that discussion.
Season
But
2 of
Severance-
Prom was also horrible, and then Mad went back to it.
But Severance isn't the worst thing. But I'll save my next one for later because I don't think anyone else even watched it.
If a show is bad, I just don't watch it.
Yeah, I do it. For
So
the
I really
content.
don't have a bad list except
There-
Stranger Things, because
There are a handful
we
of
have
shows
watched
I
so
promised
much of
myself I
Stranger
would
Things
watch.
over 10 years that it's like, all right, well, I guess since there's only, 6 episodes left, I'll watch it. But the whole I'm superpowered because I am gay, and I am
That's
gay
not
because
why he's
the
superpowered.
media told me I am gay because I played a gay character. The
No,
whole
he
thing
wasn't
is a little bit
superpowered
ridiculous.
because he's gay.
No, it's because he got the blood transfusion, but he overcame his fear of being called gay.
Well,
It was
exactly,
stupid.
dude. He couldn't bring his full power to bear because he was still in the closet.
Yeah.
Once he got out of closet, he was
Oh,
unshackled.
by the way, spoilers for Stranger Things.
I really wanted when he was like when he did his whole speech was I skipped through the majority of about how when he came out to everybody I
His
wanted
5
them
minutes
to
of crying.
I just wanted them to stop and be like, yeah, Will, we know.
We all knew.
That's
Everyone
exactly
knew.
what I said. I was like,
we
does
called you
anyone else
queer in
remember-
second grade.
I was gonna say, does anybody else remember in high school, like you knew you had friends,
Yeah,
right? And everybody knew that guy was gay before he did.
Yes.
And then he's like, guys, I got something to tell you. I'm gay, and we're all like, yeah, we knew. Did you not?
I can't believe they didn't do
This was supposed to be
This
the
has gotten
mid-'80s.
so stupid.
One of them should have looked at him. I think it should have been Steve, by the way. And he should have looked at him and be like, does
They
that mean you
fucked
have
him.
AIDS?
No, not at that time yet.
No, because
That
it
wouldn't
was
make sense.
still spread through sharing breakfast cereals at that point.
No, not at that point either. No.
And plus, when he basically looked right at Finn Wolfhard and was like, "I've liked somebody who I know couldn't like me back," he should have been like, "Oh, you effing."
Or just like, ew.
That's why you're always staring at my bulge.
He's like, "Dude, that's not cool."
It's like when you're at the bro over and Matt is sitting across from you. It's weird.
The thing is, though, that's not even the worst part.
Yeah, it's not. But
They,
it didn't
they
help
did a
anything.
pretty
No,
good
it was
job.
just offensively like 25 minutes out of an hour episode.
Well, there was offensively like 25 minutes, usually twice out of an hour episode in every single one of the fucking 3 episodes that dropped yesterday.
True.
Cause like the monologue between Jonathan and fucking Nancy when they're sitting on that table,
Oh my god.
I was
I
like,
choose
can
to
you guys
not
just-
marry you.
Yeah, could you guys just fucking die? Because I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Anything you're saying. The monologues from the girl who's quirky and her whole personality is I'm gay. I don't fucking care. The biggest payoff in these 3 episodes were fucking Steve and Dustin, finally
and the-
squashing their shit, and it
with the
lasted all
ladder.
of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was the biggest payoff. It was the thing I was most interested in, and it lasted 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, in their scene when Dustin is just crying, he's like, "I don't want you to die. I can't." You know what? That
Can't
was
lose
great.
another one.
But we just breezed right past it. By the way, Holly, whoever plays Holly, acted circles around Max. It was embarrassing. I
And
actually
Sadie
like
Sink
Holly.
is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie as Jean Grey.
Dude, I think Max is a fine character, but 1, she's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
And 2, all she does is monologue now.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
I'm
all she
so
can do. She
fucking
can't walk.
tired of it.
They all monologue. That's the whole. The show is the same 5 scenes over and over and over. That's all. All they do is 5 scenes. It just swaps up which characters, and it's 5 scenes over and over and over.
I
It's
figured it
so
out, guys.
stupid.
This is how we do it. Wait, I figured this part out. Oh, I figured this without any actual
They
skills
at least
going
had
into
Dustin
it.
be wrong about something this time.
No. They have no problem with guys being wrong, but a female being wrong in this show, they're right even if they're wrong. And
Dude, I,
Right.
can, I
But
girl
cannot
boss
Dustin's
the mom.
never been wrong.
I cannot stand the black girl.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I can't either.
She is the most
So annoying.
insufferable, pointless character. It's like, oh, you're bringing in another smart character because we didn't have enough smart characters, and you're making this one an insufferable little bitch. Awesome.
But by the way, can anybody tell me a time when any of these chicks in this show was wrong about something?
No, they're never wrong. Ever.
And also,
and can you give me one episode in the past 3 seasons where they didn't at least once per season just completely give a dressing down to one of the guys?
yeah.
Just like completely just shit all over him for no good reason?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was fucking losing my shit when Dustin's like, "Here, put that gun away. I have something better. Here's a stick with a knife tied
stick
to
with
it."
a knife.
And they're doing this in front of a wall filled with fucking guns.
Mind you,
While,
this is
while they're
this
like,
is right
Nancy
after,
doesn't miss a shot.
Yeah, this is right after Nancy walks up to him and goes, "Do you know how to use? Do you even know how to use one of those?"
Right.
And
Play
takes
Duck
the
Hunt.
gun away from
It
him.
takes it away like he's a kid.
Can we get
Also-
into
Show.
the ridiculousness of her popping out of the top of a truck
Oh
that
my
is
God.
moving and one-shotting all of the entire
Yeah.
army?
The military?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the way they treat the military in this is absolutely fucking infuriating.
They
to me.
they do not care that they're slaughtering men who signed up to protect their country and
Yeah,
are
can we-
assigned here.
Yeah, and she's using, by the way, she's using just straight iron sights. She has no
Yeah.
other kind of like assisted aim device for it. In a moving truck, in a high adrenaline situation, from what at least looks like about 100, maybe it's 90 to 100 yards away.
But they
Yeah,
established that in the first drop of 3 episodes or 4 episodes, whatever it was.
But meanwhile,
she
all
doesn't
the-
miss. She's Hawkeye.
Meanwhile, all the trained soldiers, they're just getting like destroyed left and right,
Okay,
hitting nothing.
Can I also say my favorite part is how the one dude who was driving the truck didn't manage to get absolutely obliterated because
Not
they
once,
were
no.
putting round after round into that windshield, and like he would have been dead. He would have
Yes.
been toast. That
Oh,
truck
yeah.
would have stopped before it even got close to the second gate.
But
Yes,
let's
and this
address
is supposed to be the 80s military, so they'd be more violent.
let's address the most offensive thing that happened in this 3-episode drop. The
Okay.
scene where Holly is in the forest and Nancy's dead body is there and it's flat on its back and it's got like triple D's sticking out.
Wait,
And
that
it's like,
wasn't Nancy in the forest?
yeah, it was supposed to be Nancy's
No.
like corpse body thing.
No, that was what's his name? Eric Shitbag Eric or whatever. What's his name? The fat kid
Oh,
with the glasses.
Derek?
Derek. That was Derek.
No,
shit,
there's a
Derek?
scene where Nancy's corpse is there, where he
don't-
says, "This is what I'll do to your sister."
That wasn't to her.
That
That, was
wasn't
to
Nancy's
Derek.
corpse. Yeah, that was
Derek's
Derek's
sister.
Does
Derek
she
is
have
not
triple
really.
D's? Because
don't know,
haven't
we've
seen
never
any
seen
triple
her.
D's.
No, it was his family, so we've never spent time with them.
We've
Yeah.
seen them
Okay.
briefly during that dinner scene where
I thought it was
they all
supposed to be
got
Nancy,
passed
and it's
out.
like,
No, you weren't listening.
there's no way in hell that's what
No.
her corpse would look like.
No, and that was all done at weird angles anyway, so I don't remember. I think the most offensive part, like, not even the most offensive, but I think the part that bugs me the most, oh my god. I think the part that bugs me the most is they don't have the chops. Like, they're trying to give all these characters their big moment in this final season, and they don't have the chops to actually keep the pace, right? So what happens in every one of these fucking episodes? Some shit happens, story progresses, then we put the characters in a vacuum somehow. And we let them talk for 15 to 20 minutes while nothing fucking happens.
And there's
Boy,
no stakes.
Boy, this really got everybody pumped up on the Stranger Things. But before we continue on that, hey, Slender, if you look over at the screen here, you'll see my diploma from University of JoJo. It was presented to me in when I got my doctorate in weebology. It was signed, as you can see. That's his real signature, President of Anime.
Okay.
So boom.
So that would be Joseph Joestar?
No, he
Right.
went on a bizarre adventure.
Like, do you know what your university is known for?
Weebness.
Yeah.
Weebology?
You're still unqualified.
That's a
Good job.
degree.
You are like the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of weebology.
Okay, I got big tits. What else?
A horse
That's
mouth?
it. That's it. You just have big tits.
Your dick's a horse mouth.
All right. So do we think Stranger Things is the worst show?
No.
Season 5?
Oh,
Yes.
the worst season 5?
I think it's the biggest
Of
disappointment.
2025.
Well, how many season 5s came out in
no,
2025?
it's not the worst disappointment of 2025.
Oh, it's not? What did you...
No, I
You had higher hopes for something?
Well,
No,
can
no,
I go?
no.
Can I go next because it directly relates to
Sure,
Stranger
you
Things?
Go for it.
Because Welcome to Derry was also a complete disappointment. But the one thing that they did that they had the balls to do that Stranger Things does not is they killed off one of the main characters. In fact,
They killed off the most likable one.
Yeah, the most likable, and his sacrifice was so phenomenal. I'm like, oh my god, that one moment made me finish that show, which was a disappointment. I swear to Christ, in the last episode, they would stop running so that the camera could do a establishing shot of where they were going, and then they would start moving. The characters literally waited for the cinematography to catch up to where they can start going. They can continue to go. It was insane.
Oh, also, total side note, going back to Stranger Things, why did we bring back the character from season 2 that nobody liked anyway?
Who?
8.
Eight.
The lowest rated episode
God.
of the whole show. They're like, let's bring her back.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
man.
really wants to see more of her, right?
Well,
And let's
clearly
get that
she-
lesbian fucking energy back with her
At
and
least
11.
at least they made her a clear. I mean, they're not even hiding that she's gonna be some kind
Trying
of
to kill
villain.
11.
Yeah, that she's
No,
a
hold
villain.
on. What do you mean a villain? She's right.
100%. No,
She is right.
She's
You
right.
have to erase the chip, just like in T2.
No,
Get rid of 11.
No, because what she's not understanding is that they're gonna time travel timey-wimey and make none of it happen.
I don't know that, and you don't know that either.
They are 100%. They are telegraphing that they are going to give
No,
everybody. gets a
okay,
happy
but
ending.
that's what you think is going to happen.
Based on the book they're using and the fact that they've already alluded to the fact that they're going to different points in time, it's a pretty good bet.
Right, but
It's
the
gonna be
characters don't know that that's going to happen because they don't know the meta. So within this show, she is 100% right about stopping anyone from ever duplicating what they're trying to duplicate.
You
with.
are assuming that what she is saying is trustworthy.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
right.
I'm pretty sure the whole show is going to end with them folding up their D&D book and everybody goes home and says, well, that was an interesting adventure.
And it'll be from the first episode of the first season.
Hold on.
No,
gonna-
that the whole thing was
No,
a
no.
D&D game.
No,
And then
no.
Will's running after him. Guys, you know that gay thing, like, I'm not really gay. That was just for the story.
Hold on, but back to the real part. But there's nothing that we've seen to make us think that season 2 chick was lying about the women being pregnant and all of that. We have there's
Aside from
nothing.
the aside from the fact that she's clearly trying to push and motivate 11
Here's the
to
thing,
do
right?
what she wants.
Yeah, and here's the
what
thing.
she wants.
What she
sees
wants is for
both of them to
Arnold to
die.
lower himself into the lava.
No,
Pause.
she says she.
Pause.
No, all she said is she wants them
Pause.
both to be alone, so
Pause.
that
No, that's not
Pause.
what that. Hold
All right,
on,
stop.
Slender. Hold on, Slender. That's not what
Pause.
she said, though.
Why do you
am I-
keep holding me on? I've been waiting for my fucking turn for minutes now. How the fuck do they go into that facility where supposedly all those pregnant women are in room after room after room after room? And that's just conveniently the one thing that Hopper and 11 missed.
Because it's been abandoned?
like I was saying, she said specifically that she wants her and fucking 11 to die at the end. They said that's the last thing they're going to do.
She said that, no, she said to 11.
To go to the abyss.
To go to the abyss. But that just, all that tells me is she wants to be
I
isolated.
watched it an hour ago. That's not what she said.
No, I
She
understand.
says, no, we stay behind
she
the
definitely
abyss.
said we stay behind
I
the
understand.
abyss.
No, but I fucking understand what she said to 11. I'm saying she's got nefarious motivations to isolate and be alone with her. That she wants to take advantage. She's either already captured by the bad people or mind flayer, and she's trying to isolate and separate her, or she has her own grand plan to be the number one psychic bald chick.
Even if that's
Whatever.
true, she's still not wrong about them. They both need to die so that this doesn't happen again.
I'm saying she can't trust it. That makes no sense either, because you're assuming, like, Henry was around before 11 was.
Yes.
Why would you assume people
In the
like
cycle.
this? All right. If you're 11 and someone says to you there was somebody who was like you before you were around, why would you think killing you would keep that from happening again?
Because you killed him first. They're not
Because-
killing themselves until after they
Oh
kill
my
Henry.
fucking god. Henry
And
did
also, we don't know the origin because they haven't given us an origin of how the
I'm trying
wormhole
to-
even
I
became a
understand.
thing.
I'm not talking about on the meta level where we as the audience know more. I'm saying that if you're a rational person and there was a psychic mutant evil powered up person around 30 years before you were even born, why would you think you being yeeted off the stage of life would keep that from happening again when it was already happening before you were born?
Yeah,
Because
are
in
they
the scene
going to
before, they
decide that
explained the
Will
wormhole.
needs to die too?
The what needs to die?
Are they going to decide that Will needs to die
Well,
too?
no,
Because
Will
he seems to have this
Will-
power.
Will
No,
didn't
you
get
just
the
send him
power-
to conversion camp and he loses his powers, so it's
Will
not a
didn't
big
get
deal.
the power. Will didn't get the power in the same way. His is just a connection. There's no mind hive to connect to. He has no power.
So
No,
wait a
it's
second.
a
Hold on.
They've said his blood has the power too, though.
Yeah, so hold on. So everybody else got the powers by getting the blood from Henry, which created 11 and 8 and all this stuff. And now they're trying to make new blood-powered babies. But
Right.
somehow Will's powers, which he got from Henry's blood, don't count, so he wouldn't have to die.
Well, one, the government
forgot-
doesn't know about him. Two,
No, but 8 does now. She's been briefed. She's a part of the team.
but his powers
She-
don't activate unless he is connected to the hive mind. Correct?
So
He's
far
got
as
powers.
we know,
Yeah.
I mean, they can fucking change that at the drop of a hat.
If eight's plan
That's
is
the
to
meta.
make sure that nobody who has access to this blood is around for the government to take advantage of, she should 100% be telling 11, we've got to yeet Will off the world too,
Will and all the kidnapped kids.
and all the kidnapped
all the
kids, because
kidnapped
they've all
kids,
been
they
tainted.
can't be saved.
Yeah, like, and maybe that's where the break is going to happen, because 8 is going to be like, all right,
Right.
let's kill all these kids. And
Yeah,
You know
she's
what?
gonna be
Even
like,
if that is
no.
the case, she's still not wrong.
Let's consider two things here, right? I'm going to tell you, when considering these things, Matt, I think you're wrong, and I think she's wrong. I kind of agree with Chad on this one, but I'm going to consider this from the perspective of the people writing this, right? There is a white man who is doing a lot of competent things and winning. That's unacceptable, and we have already seen, as they have demonstrated a couple of times in these last couple of episodes, that apparently 8 can create very tangible-looking illusions until you actually touch them.
Wait, who's the white man winning?
Henry.
Henry.
Vecna.
And Henry doesn't exist. Henry is one of 8's illusions. 8 is Vecna.
8 would be the mind flayer.
Yeah.
The mind flayer controls Vecna.
8 is the mind flayer.
Not,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Not
my theory.
8 is Vecna, but 8 is the mind flayer.
That is my theory.
So 8's the original creature that came across the wormhole.
The one that was in the cave in Arizona that infected Henry way back in the 19 whatevers.
Yep.
It's a possibility.
There is going to be
Because
some
at some point we have to make sure that if a white man is doing competent things,
But-
it's because of a woman.
He's the bad guy, though.
But he
It
won't
doesn't
be.
matter.
No,
it doesn't even matter if they're good or evil. If they are competent They can't be a white man.
So
He will have been controlled by a woman.
here, yeah.
Look
yeah,
at the general who is in charge of all the military in the 80s, mind you, in this show.
Well, she did survive a Terminator.
They really made Linda Hamilton look like a competent white male too.
Because the writer's room over at Netflix has decided it does not matter if they are good or evil. If they are competent and in a position of authority, they cannot be a white man.
I did also want to point out that I was really surprised Bon Jovi took that part, because I thought he would be above it, but no, he took it. No, what the end of the show is going to be that they somehow get time traveled back to that Arizona cave. They're going to keep Henry from having gotten shot in the hand and possessed by that thing in the case. Henry will turn out to be a good kid who was also gay, and totally grows up happy and well adjusted and probably becomes Will's mentor in being gay. And they're going to be all happy, and everybody who was dead will be alive again, because they are, I guarantee you, they are going to make sure that you see Barb walking around happy, graduating fucking high school. Happy, happy, happy. And you're going to see Eddie dating the cheerleader. She'll probably be pregnant, and they're going to be happy, happy, happy.
No, you're going to see Eddie dating Dustin.
No, Eddie's getting the cheerleader. Because the Duffer Brothers are very sensitive to internet criticism, and so they're going to make all of that go away for the super happy ending.
Poor Steve, man. Who's
I think
Steve
they're going to
end up with?
They're going to do the Dark Tower ending, where they get to the end and it all starts over again.
It's just going to loop.
And
The
that's
Man
how
in
they get
Black
everybody
traveled
alive.
east.
That's how they get everybody alive again. Because remember, this whole thing started out like a Stephen King novel from the 80s.
Copied because I would say that we did like the show early.
I loved last season. Last season was so good.
Like, basically, first season was great.
Dude, the first season was great. The second season was
pretty good.
Third was
close.
Third was getting
bad.
like they
The
were
third
on the
was
mark.
a shit show. The third was
And
a
the
shit show.
fourth was great.
The fourth was
fourth
awesome.
recovered.
And the fifth has been a shit show.
And the
But
fifth.
the fifth part of the problem is it is so hard to pretend these are high schoolers when they're all obviously in their mid 20s.
I'm fine with that. I'm
That
used to
doesn't
it. I
bother
watched
me.
it. Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell.
I feel like I'm watching
Yeah.
Beverly Hills 90210.
It's so crap.
It
But
doesn't like.
But
that
it really does
not
show
knock
which
out-
kid actor actually could act, which kid actors actually could act, because there's a bunch of them that can't act worth a crap.
Yeah, that doesn't break my.
No,
I am able to suspend my disbelief
Yeah.
on that.
and it's not their fault that the show's taking so long.
Yeah. And honestly,
don't
most
care
of
whose
them
fault
are
it
fine
is.
actors. I really do think, other than the insufferable bitch girl, what's his name's sister?
You're racist.
I'm sorry, she's
She
not
is
a good
the
actor.
most annoying person on the show.
That
Yeah, here
might
you
just
go.
be the character and the direction she's given, but like, I don't think it's the kids not being able to act in this. I really don't. I think it's
Yeah, I don't have a problem with
the
that.
writers have given them nothing to work with.
Here's the difference on Taylor Kitsch being almost 30 in Friday Night Lights. He didn't start out as 10. We didn't see him as a 10-year-old and then a 30-year-old.
And we're not only supposed to be like 3 years from when we saw them as 10-year-olds.
Yes,
Right, not their fault though. So
it's not their fault. It just, I don't.
All right.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
It's-
I don't care. It
It's
doesn't bother me that
noticeably
much.
bad.
All right. I think
That is the least of my concerns. How about that?
Yeah,
So, all right.
I just
so
can't believe they have not killed anybody off yet.
well, that's
And
why
we're
I.
going into a 2-hour finale.
That's
It's
why I
ridiculous.
brought up my bad pick of Welcome to Derry, because at least they had the balls. The one good thing they did was to commit to killing him off.
Dude, and you put both of the Wheelers' parents in the hospital, and you let the woman wake up, despite the fact that she can't
Oh
even
my
fucking
God,
breathe
right?
right anymore.
And nobody even
sh-
asks about the dad.
Yeah, and
No, they
nobody
don't give a
nobody
shit
even
about him.
gave a shit, apparently. Oh,
They
Yeah,
It's
that's
turned
what I'm
her
saying.
into such a
Nobody
girl
even
boss.
asked. Yeah, she gets like 2 full-blown girl boss moments.
The military, those guys are. I mean, they're shooting these things with guns and get yeeked immediately. She has a broken wine bottle and puts up more of a fight.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
I think
Sounds
I
like a
said
load
that
of
about the
pish.
first drop, too.
There's
like
there's
garbage.
there's a fuck ton of plot armor happening right now, and it's
Yep.
ridiculous.
I don't think this batch of episodes released in the theater, Eric. I think it's just the series finale.
It's just going to be the
next
finale
week.
in select theaters. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going to a theater to see
Not a
this
chance
shit.
in
No,
hell. I'm
not
going to go
after-
see
no.
it. I wouldn't have gone either way. It's a
No,
series
definitely
finale for a freaking streaming show.
Yeah.
I will stream it
Netflix
like the
really
rest of
thinks
it.
I'm going to spend money on the price of a ticket when they charge me way too much for monthly fucking subscription as it is. I mean, I get it for free, but if I were
Netflix really
paying,
thinks
I'd
I'm
be
going to
paying
watch
too
it on
much.
Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Who was
Sounds
next?
like a load of shite.
We got
So
really
Imp's
off the
next
rails.
on worst shows.
I'm going to assume
Imp
got
hasn't
nothing.
watched any.
Imp was everything.
Mostly.
All right, Mad, do you have
70s.
Yeah, I
Or did
have more.
Oh, I thought 70s.
I don't
Did you
really
go?
have any worst TV shows because if they're shite, I don't watch them. So I
Okay,
don't have
so
any.
I have another one then. Daredevil. Then
Ooh, yeah.
on Disney, it was so fucking bad.
Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Really
I don't
bad.
have a Disney subscription, and I don't watch Disney anything anymore.
Yeah, I didn't put anything really on a worst list except for Stranger Things because if something's bad, I just don't watch
Oh,
it.
no, I've
Stranger
got two
Things I
more.
continued just because we've already invested 10 freaking years.
I've got two more.
What do you got?
Next, this would be my. I think it's the worst thing all fucking year, and that is The Witcher.
Oh, I didn't
that's
watch it.
great. Slugger watched the
Did you really?
Witcher.
He
It
watched
was-
it for
Was
this
it that
show.
bad?
It was fucking like I thought after watching The Witcher Blood Origin that there is no way they could have ever done anything worse with the Witcher
Sucker.
franchise. And they raised the bar, man. They took it to a whole new level of shit. You know how
that's
we were
awesome.
talking about how in season 3 of Stranger Things,
Right.
the episode with the gang of plucky kids that
Oh,
Eleven
season
goes and
2.
hangs out
Yeah.
with. That's like one of the most hated episodes in all of the entire series.
Yeah.
They did it in The Witcher.
Oh
In-
yeah, they did with the rats, right?
Yeah, and this season of The Witcher, fucking Ciri spends the whole time hanging out with the rats, a plucky band of upstarts who don't follow the rules and do their own thing. And the only good thing about the whole fucking season is they all get murdered right
Yeah,
at
Yeah,
the
by
end.
the one decent character, I'm told.
No,
Bill Slender
no,
got
no.
really angry because half of that sentence went into like Sylvester the cat.
Here's the thing, right? All the people who said that, Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic, all the fuckers who said that guy's character was good and interesting and compelling and well played, no. I don't know if they're just fucking rose-colored glasses or what, but he was terribly written. He was incredibly exaggerated. The guy playing him had a lot of fun and didn't do a bad job, but he was just as shitty as everyone else in this show. Like, no fault of his own, but the character was just as shitty as every other character in the show. There was nothing good about it. There was nothing even moderately passable about it. It was a fail on every conceivable fucking level.
It is interesting that the guy that got to play the Timu Witcher is actually a Timu Hemsworth in the first place.
Yeah.
He's double Timu.
He
know
made a
what's-
bad decision taking this gig.
You know what's funny about this stream is it really does prove that we are so much more able to express what we hated on shows and things.
Than what we like.
That's in general with
Then
most
what-
people.
Oh, I know, but it is a thing of creators and streamers where it's like, no, we want you to watch it, so go watch it. We don't want to give away all the stuff about a good show.
That's true as well. Yeah.
And on a bad show, it's like, I don't
Who
care if
fucking
you watch
cares?
it. I don't think you should watch it. We're going to tell you everything that is wrong with it.
Dude, if
Yeah,
I've
because I
got
had to
good
get
things
it
to
out.
say about a show, I can break down all the reasons it's good, but
No, it's just a thing.
Chad
you know,
knows I don't watch a lot of shows, and I didn't think any of you guys wanted me breaking down anime.
It's just a point I'm making that, everybody's like, you guys should talk about things you like more. And it's like, we kind of do when we're doing, like, say, the Mobland breakdowns of episodes, but we want to give people time to watch the episodes. On bad things, we can go on forever. because it's really easy to go on forever on bad crap.
Yeah. Well,
You don't want to give away
If
the,
it's bad
the
crap
stuff
about
that's
things that we should like, about franchises we loved and they've ruined.
I have an
That's it.
opinion. I'm gonna put it to the panel, and I think chat should weigh in on this too. I don't think we should do episode by episode coverage of seasons of shows we like. I think it just means by the end of it, we have nothing left to talk about. We talked about it an episode at a time. We wasted a whole bunch of time on that singular episode, and we never talk about the broader concepts that we liked in the series. And most of the audience hasn't watched it and doesn't care anyway.
but it was enjoyable doing it because
see
we
your
actually like it.
Enjoyable for us.
No,
I don't think the
definitely see your
audience.
point here.
Yeah, I don't think the audience got as into it as we did.
I don't know. Let the audience weigh in then.
Well, you can't rely on
I mean,
them.
we have an audience. They're right
That's
there.
why I said we'll put it to chat too. And so far it's a 50-50 split. Copied says not popular but agree. And Eric says episode at a time is fun though. I just think we waste entire episodes talking about an episode at a time, and then we've got nothing to say when it comes to the end. Because we've
Yeah,
already
definitely.
covered every single episode individually.
Definitely see your point there.
But at the end, what we say
can
is,
see it. I
I'm
can see your
looking
point.
forward to more.
Okay, that's not a lot.
Yeah,
Kinda just proves
that's
his
not
point.
really a comprehensive breakdown of the series or
but we just
the
spent
themes or any
10
of the
weeks.
other stuff.
We just spent 10 weeks, as you just said, devoting like an hour to it, saying how it's great all the way through it. So at the end, yeah, I want more.
But this is my point, Brahma. We don't talk about the broader concepts of the show. We talk about
Yeah.
what happened in each episode and how we thought, oh, that's so
It's
cool.
very different. Yeah, different.
Oh, I really liked that. But we don't get into actually breaking down what made the show good or bad. We just talk about all the things we saw that we thought that we liked.
But we also broke down predictions of where it was going,
But
what was going to
predictions-
happen, all of those
predictions
things.
But predictions may not be part of the, you know what I mean? The ending, though. We could be
But
wrong
we
about
only
those
do it
predictions.
for like 2 shows a year. Out of 52 weeks, we do it like
Okay, do you
10
know how
to
many
20
episodes are
weeks?
in a season?
Yeah, that becomes like a fifth of the year, dude. Like if it's 2, that becomes like half the year.
I like that better than coming up with 9 more weeks of other things to talk about. Or 10 more weeks to talk about.
I'd
Because if
rather
you're
cover
cutting
more
out 9
topics.
weeks,
What?
That's my personal. I'd rather cover
Yeah,
more topics.
I'm on Slender side on this one.
I'll tell you this, like, I love talking about Mobland when we were doing it, but by like the 6th or 7th episode, it's like, and now I'm gonna go to our show and we're gonna spend an hour and a half saying the same shit we said last week, and then we're gonna do it again next week, and I'm really kind of getting tired of talking about Mobland at this point, because we're not really saying anything new. Like, we'll talk about the parts we liked, but the broader.
but if we're talking about a show
talk-
at the end of the show, then we're spending maybe an hour and not going into in depth on anything on the show, really.
That seems like
We're not bringing up things that like individual things. It's kind of like when you get a binge show
but
where it releases
that's a
on the binge
format
schedule.
problem, though. I mean, if you want to do a EFAP level breakdown, I mean, we could try to find 6 hours to do that, but I may not be
Well,
there.
we did find 6 hours to do that. We found
No, we didn't.
10 hours to do it.
I think it's great for the audience that we're having this production meeting live.
Well, I wanted them to have some say in it. I mean, they
I
help
know,
us
I
with the
know.
show.
I think Smokey's made the best point out of the entire.
So,
Well, we
in my
still got
last-
best and worst
Like
movies.
six-
in
my
3
last
hours.
my last TV series that was the worst of the year, Ironheart.
My last TV series that was the worst of the year was another one that I watched that I don't think anyone else watched. Was it's not technically an anime, but it is a Netflix anime, and that was Devil May Cry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say One Piece because that topped my like top 10.
That wasn't this year. Otherwise, it would have been on my worst.
My last was Squid Games season 2. I thought it was
Yeah,
trash.
I mean, I would say that's the most disappointing one. Was
As good as the first season was, the season was unnecessary and stupid.
I didn't
Indeed.
like the first season either. I'm like, oh, orgies and blood. Yeah, these are things I wanted to see.
I didn't make it past the first episode. I stopped after that.
Orgies of blood.
Yeah, I don't like either of those things. They gross me out.
Yep, agreed. Well, not the blood part, but the it depends. It can be too much.
All right. Well, since I think we.
Well, if we're talking orgies, we can also throw Peacemaker into the worst.
All right. So
I'm glad I didn't watch any of those.
do our quick transition before doing movies. What do you guys think of when you see this picture?
Racism,
Babies.
white supremacy, privilege.
Oppression, privilege.
No, the answer is don't Google mommy when you get older. Because you guys may not have recognized who that is.
Oh, I still don't.
I'm assuming Chad watches a lot of porn if he's framing
no.
it that way.
It's
Is this the 1,000 women?
No.
My
Who is
apology.
it, Chad? Chad, can you tell us?
Riley Reid.
I don't know who that is.
She was famous for the last 20 years. She was one of those girls before the OnlyFans was.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So these are the
Wholesomeness,
most.
but I know where Chad is going with
These
it.
are the most wholesome pictures of her that have ever been taken. Then.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, all I thought was, oh, cute baby.
Yeah, good for her. She really turned her life around. Looks like she's
No,
actually.
Yeah.
She's
way
still
way to
running her-
fucking way to fucking keep it in the past and just continually beat her over the head with shit.
She
trying to
still
move
runs the
past,
site
Chad.
and makes new content.
Sure.
Oh,
Does
so
her-
she's
sure.
now a businesswoman?
Yeah. Sorry,
anybody
she's
else-
fucking supporting her family, dickhead.
Does anybody else think her husband looks like Daniel Tosh?
A little, but
It looks like a guy who's never seen the internet.
I mean, it's not
Doesn't know.
huge on my screen, but it looks like Tosh.0 to me.
he'd have to be a guy that never saw
He's
the
never
internet,
ever been
wouldn't
on
he?
the internet. He has no idea.
Yeah, the OnlyFans will cause a generation of children and grandchildren to have mental trauma, the likes of which we have never.
Not if they're all
Not
doing
really,
it, though.
because
Not really.
there's only going to be 3 kids out of the class whose mom isn't naked on the internet.
Yeah, it's the ones who you can't find their mothers on the internet that will be the ones that get bullied. Like, why isn't your mom on the internet?
Why can't I find
Because
your
she's
mom?
in jail, you'd say. Because she's in jail.
She went out for a pack of cigarettes.
All right, so now we're gonna finish. Strong. Oh, to be fair, most guys probably wouldn't mind being him. That's kind of weird. Oh wait, the husband. All right. I'm gonna
At
say.
least the baby had an easy passage out, though. Really.
I don't know.
Like a slip and slide.
Like
I
the
don't-
Mersey
I mean,
Tunnel.
Well, those are fun. I don't know why you're trying to
I'm
use
not
them
one-
as a.
I'm not saying that people can't have redemption arcs and find true meaning and all that kind of stuff, but for me,
Yeah,
that would
vanity
be-
found the Lord.
that would be baggage
Oh.
that I could not deal with and would not want to deal with. Like,
Indeed.
I don't know that
I was
most
work to do,
rational
honey.
men would be able
Right.
to deal
But
with
luckily,
that.
she did find someone that was able to. And it looks like they're building a very nice life together.
Absolutely. I wish them luck.
I mean, good luck. Hope it lasts long term because generally it doesn't.
You
Well,
know
it
what
doesn't
it
in
is,
any
Matt?
marriage, though.
You know what it is,
Most
Matt?
marriages don't work long term.
Chad
He
would
has
be
it-
one of those fuckers who wanted to throw stones at Mary Magdalene.
Right? Then
Because
I would have
she
to
was
come
a
and,
hobo?
and write his name in the
I'm just
sand.
of the opinion that he probably has a chair in the corner of their bedroom.
Are there any women
Oh,
here?
I'm
dude,
just of
yeah.
the opinion that we should talk about movies because we're already coming up on 2
I just
hours.
think we should
Right.
mention Davina has made a really good suggestion that someone should open a store called OnlyFans selling air moving devices that cool you down.
Spatula City. I like their
All right.
spatula so much, I bought the company.
All right. So, Slender, what was your number one movie of 2025?
Warfare.
Ooh, that's a solid pick. I like that one. Got realism. You think that one is because my number one pick, and I think some others is F1. So you're going Warfare above F1.
I go Warfare above F1. F1 is my number 2, but Warfare was my number 1.
If you,
Everybody raise your hand that had F1 as their number 1.
I didn't.
You can't see my hand, but it's not raised.
Not me neither.
Again,
So
I really liked it. Thought F1 was great. Yeah.
So Warfare, was it the realism, just the actual like delivery? Like, what was it that set it apart for you?
Yeah, I mean, you've heard me say this before, but the one thing that pisses me off in most movies faster than anything else is when it's clear they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about when they portray the military. So this was breath of fresh air because they did everything really fucking well.
Have you seen The Outpost that I've been trying to get you to watch for years now?
I've seen it.
Okay, just making sure.
But
I know
I
Brahma
still,
hasn't.
I still really liked Warfare, though. Warfare, and I can't pick The Outpost because that wasn't from this year.
Well, I know. I was just asking because it's one
Because
that
he wanted
stands
to
out.
bring up that he's mentioned it multiple times.
Okay, Mad, that was a good pick. You
Okay.
are almost redeemed from Severance. Almost. But I'm not getting a subscription to Apple TV to watch any of your shows just yet.
I don't even have an Apple. I got rid of mine.
Now, how are you watching Murderbot?
It's already over. I had it then. Can I just say about the? I did enjoy Warfare. It's a very well made movie, and you're absolutely right about the accurate to military. However, the thing I didn't like about it is that without any type of real character development, there was no everything that you're seeing is great, but there's nothing to keep you invested in it because you don't know any of these guys, and the movie doesn't do a good enough job of telling you who they are and why you should care what happened to them. And I think that it was because they wanted to be so accurate to what happened and have everything as real as possible that they just didn't have the story. You know what I mean?
I'll give you that.
It's the polar
Even when
opposite.
we talked about it, we described it as less of a movie and more of an experience.
Right. And it's the polar opposite of Hurt Locker. Whereas Hurt Locker, it sacrificed any notion of being close to being an accurate portrayal of any part of being in the military for their story because they wanted to tell their story.
So I'm going to say that I agree with everything Matt said. I really enjoyed Warfare. I loved what they did with it. But I think the best example of how to do this and balance it exactly kind of right is Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down, yeah.
Because they gave you just enough with all the guys before they left on the mission to get some through lines for why you're invested in Ewan McGregor's character and why you're invested in Eric Bana as Hoot, and even the guys that you don't get, which are I would say the guy from Game of Thrones who played one of the snipers who volunteered to go down and protect. But you got a couple moments with the pilot they were protecting. So that you would have an understanding of why you would be in it with them to protect him because you felt for the pilot. They gave you at least an anchor point for each story element. Like you had the anchor point with McGregor's group, you had the anchor point with the Delta group and the Black Hawk pilots, so that, like Matt is saying, you genuinely cared and didn't want them to die. It wasn't just, but at the same time, it was very, very accurate about like the timetable of what was happening, where they were, like what went wrong. Guy falls out of the helicopter, shit goes south.
Similar, also very good balance is for that purpose is 13 hours.
Yeah.
Every time we talk about these, I'm gonna bring up 13 hours.
Yeah, Michael Bay's probably one of Michael Bay's best movies.
What about the one with Wahlberg? I can't remember what.
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor.
Oh
yeah,
I was going.
Pain and Gain's a very different.
That one had
because
character development.
That's a Peter Berg film too. By the way, my issue with that though is I can't watch it, man, because the way that they depict the gun wounds in the like being shot was so fucking hyper realistic that I can't. It fucks me up, man, when I see that.
Yeah, it was good.
To answer Eric's question,
but that seems like it means it's pretty well made because there was character development
movie.
and realism.
I just haven't seen it since it came out, so I can't really.
I have trouble with that one because it makes me so fucking angry.
Yes.
Like the fact that every
Like the
time
rules of
they were
engagement
trying
and all
to,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just like I know that, like, yeah, that all that shit really happened, but it just makes me so angry when it's like you can't requisition a fucking gunship. Like, why is there not? Why do you not have fucking Apaches escorting this? Why are you doing this thing that's gonna get everybody on that fucking helo killed right now? Why are you doing this now? Like, every decision everybody made in that fucking movie was stupid. It was categorically stupid, and that it was like the generals themselves made bad decisions, and that just cascaded down to more and more bad decisions having to be made, and everybody got fucked as a result. And it makes me so fucking angry.
Which one are you talking about right now?
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, to answer Eric, yes, this was Warfare was based on a specific mission by the SEALs, and it was actually directed by one of the guys who was on the mission.
Yeah, you see pictures of all the actual real people at the end.
After he got out of the military, he became an advisor to films, and he ended up working his way up to like action coordinator. But he also always worked with cinematographers to try to learn, and so he worked with Alex Garland, and they co-directed this together.
I like Alex Garland.
Yeah,
I think he's actually a really good director.
Yep. He's also very into realism when he's directing things. So there you go.
I also just, yes, this was a serious talk, but when Mad was giving his points about, you wanted to know who it was and why we should care, all I could think about was Idiocracy and the speech when he's becoming president, and he's like, someday I want everybody to watch a movie and ask, whose ass is it and why are they farting? Or whatever he said in that part. You guys remember that line in Idiocracy?
I do, yes.
It's been so long.
So long.
Well, the movie that won the Oscar that year for Best Film was just an ass farting on screen. So he's like, I want to get back to where people care about whose ass it is.
I haven't even given
why is
my
he
first
farting?
top movie.
Yeah, all right.
We're 2 hours in.
We just started movies, Mad.
Yes.
I know.
Who's next?
All right.
Brahma.
I already gave mine F1.
Yeah, so
70s?
We didn't talk about F1, but I gave it. So did Chad.
Yeah.
Favorite movie is one nobody will ever have heard of. It's a Korean movie called The Match.
Oh, if we can spend your time.
Starring Lee Byung-hun, who plays frontman in Squid Game, and Storm Shadow in.
Yeah, we're 100% skipping that and talking about F1 instead.
It's a great movie. It's a gripping drama about the game of Go.
I don't know if there's a whole lot to talk about. It was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
It was fun.
It was a great performance. It was. They did everything that they do in all racing movies, but they did it just enough different that it was more captivating than a lot of them.
Also, it is really fun when they do those cuts where you're in the F1 car as they're putting it all together, rolling it out onto the fucking tarmac. Oh, that shit's... That's
good.
terrifying looking. I would not want to be behind the wheel of one of those.
It was visceral and exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And doing it during the actual circuit, running actual laps, like during the off laps, or not off laps, but the, qualifying races.
Yeah.
They were doing some of the laps then, that kind of stuff, and the cinematography was great. But they were actually driving on the actual tracks. I thought it was fantastic on that part of it.
Yep.
And then the story was pretty good too. I like how he figured out every loophole to try to get these people to actually try to win.
I mean, Brad Pitt really does just he brings something to the
everything.
screen.
It's when you made a Brad Pitt stop. The Brad Pitt stops were the best part of the movie.
And here's the great thing about it: like there was so many things in this where it was little things where he didn't even have to say anything, like doing the deck of cards before the races, doing the watch before the races. Like you don't get anything about that till way at the end, and he still never gives. It's just all through his body and his movement and his face. Like he's acting.
He has superstitions. You don't know exactly why for most of the movie.
And that's what, because he's not,
And that's most athletes.
Yeah, and because an athlete's not like how I get that we get Josh Allen explaining that he pukes before every game and all this, but you don't get that. Most athletes do their little things, and you don't ever get the details. Plus, we had a hot
Why
Irish
don't
girl.
you ever look at the card? What card?
Yeah, that was.
I liked Diego. Remember Diego Maradona, the footballer? His pre-match superstition was to do a big line of blow.
I thought Javier Bardem.
This is the wrong crowd for a soccer joke.
Yeah.
I thought Javier Bardem did a fantastic job too, and the chick was actually pretty good.
Yep. So yeah, what is it? Kiri.
If you'd been even better, you would have said that the name of the actress did very good. But you just said the chick.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't that. She didn't make that much of an impression.
Yeah, I like poor.
Well, there were certain anatomical things that did not make that big of an impression. Yes.
Jesus, bro. Yeah.
I mean,
gotta
I
be
thought
me.
she was cute as hell, and I liked her accent.
Condom.
Yeah. Anyway, she was. Go watch Rome. You'll be pleased. She was like 20 when she did that show.
Oh, I
she
must
was in
rewatch
Rome.
that. I must
Holy
rewatch
shit.
that then.
She was Augustus's Caesar's
Yeah,
sister.
and I just rewatched it, and it did not click that was her at all for me.
It's quite a while ago now, I guess. Yeah.
Must be because she's a good actor then.
She blends in.
So can we talk about the match now? My favorite.
No, we
movie?
can.
No.
We're gonna.
Is it my
Storm
turn?
Shadows
No, it's
now.
Amp. Sorry.
Listen,
You
they
already
didn't
said
let me talk
it's
about
Korean.
anime. I'm not letting you talk about Korean bullshit.
You described the movie. You said Korean. That's the
Probably not
description.
I probably won't be talking about my third movie choice. Then.
Is
F1
it
was my
another-
second choice.
Yeah,
F1 was my second.
Yeah. Imp, do you have anything you'd like to offer as good?
Why even ask?
I like to make sure he gets.
He
an
feels
opportunity.
included.
All right, Mad, go for it.
Yeah. So, just a side note: when I did my list, I was, you know what, I knew that a lot of them were probably going to be doubled up, so I kind of tried to do a little different. So my number one, Caught Stealing, I think is super underrated. It's probably what's his name's the director. Is this his funnest movie?
Question mark?
I've never
No,
even
that
fucking
is
heard of
100.
this.
All right, so here I'm going to share it. It's on. It's available for you to watch should you like to. It is Austin Butler.
Oh, that one.
And it was directed by Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
So Matt is correct. This is 100% his most fun movie because his other movies are like Black Swan,
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream, The
Oh,
Fountain.
that would
Well,
explain why I had no
The
interest in
Wrestler.
watching this.
No, this
But
one
he
is
also did
actually
The
good.
Fighter, though.
So, yeah, so if you want the closest analog to me, this had a lot of kind of Two Smoking Aces kind
Yeah,
of vibe to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
With like we had like it's a heist movie with hitmen and it's surreal.
It's really good.
Yeah, so we got running gags the whole time.
Yep.
You know what, Slender? It's also got a little bit of the Payback vibes, not the director's
Yes.
cut, the released cut. So,
Uh-oh,
Also
copy
agreed.
tease a kitty.
you know, the cat plays a big part in it.
Yeah, it's.
Kitty.
I think you may like it, Slender.
Maybe I'll check it out.
I think he's a pretty good actor, that guy, Austin Butler.
Yeah,
Butler
I
is
really,
pretty
I
good.
really like him a lot.
He's another one of those actors that I really want to hate for some of his stupid crap, like being Elvis for like 2.5 years. But then he's good in movies.
I think Austin Butler has a lot of early Brad Pitt vibes to him.
He does. Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
he's kind of got like he's getting knocked because he's a pretty boy. Like
No,
and so
I think it's more for me, like with the Elvis thing, where he kept doing Elvis on like every interview for 1.5 years after the movie.
I didn't even know.
I
that
think
happened.
it's more the Jared Leto thing, where
What?
where Jared
He
Leto goes
inhabited
so
the
method
part,
that it's
yes.
retarded at times. But he's been so good in so many roles, I can't hate him. But I hate actors who try to do that kind of crap.
Yeah,
I
it's,
like
it's,
how-
it's not called method acting then. Then it's called schizophrenia.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
it's-
never heard this
Sure.
Elvis thing
no,
before.
he's not method. It's what he does is what he does is creates a distinct voice usually for his character. Like when he did Dune, he made sure he patterned his vocal intonations off Skarsgård.
Up Skarsgård.
So
yeah.
that it would, and that's how he said he figured out how to play Fade. In Elvis, he went back and watched a shit ton of Elvis movies so he could get the vocal pattern down. It's what I mean.
But then he kept doing it for a year after the movie came out.
I didn't see him do that.
Yeah, I didn't see him do. This is the first
There
time
were
hearing
tons
of
of comments about him doing it. There was even like he would go on Jimmy Kimmel and still be an Elvis voice.
Was he
Yeah,
asked
I
to
didn't.
do it?
I didn't see
No.
this, but I can confirm for Brahma. I heard about it. I definitely heard.
There was
about it.
commentary about it for like a year after the movie
and
came
I
out
saw- I
that he
saw
would not
clips.
stop doing it.
I did see clips where he was doing it, like little shorts here and there.
It's not method, but it's like getting so immersed in the
It's like
role
an
that you
obsession.
won't stop afterwards. It's like when you start doing an Irish accent and then you just keep going for the rest of a show because you're caught up in
Well,
it
it's
or
like
something.
Tropic Thunder, isn't it?
Sure. But it,
He's get, he can't
I'm not
break
saying
out
I
the part.
dislike him. I'm saying it's walking a fine line between Jared Leto and being a normal actor.
Okay.
It's a good cast in this.
No,
It
I
looks
think
good.
Mad made a solid choice. This is
Yeah, Caught Stealing is
it came
super
out in a
underrated
con.
and
Yeah,
it's
it got
good.
buried under like other stuff for some reason. I think the ad campaign was not as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
Is Matt Smith really in it all that
Yes.
much?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's in a pretty good bit.
He's like it would
Okay.
be the. It definitely earned the with.
I
Matt
thought he
Smith
goes on
credit.
vacation right at the beginning of the movie, and that's what the
he
driving
comes-
thing is.
No, but he comes back,
Okay.
Griffin Dunn's in it. Don't see him much these days.
and Vincent D'Onofrio and
Ah,
Liev
so
Schreiber
good.
play like
Yeah.
Orthodox Jewish hitmen
Hey,
brothers.
I don't want to talk about it because this is another one of those things. Not enough people have seen it. I want
Well,
them to
there's
go
a
see it.
picture right there.
Well, then you shouldn't have brought it up.
Who's the guy with the Mohican haircut?
Because I
You have
don't
to
know
watch
if
and
you know
find
this,
out.
Matt, but once
Mohawk?
you bring up a
That's
movie
Matt
in
Smith.
front of Chad, he's
Oh,
going
that's
to go
Matt
through
Smith.
every
Oh,
beat
Jesus.
in the movie.
Matt Smith's got the mohawk. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the time, yes.
He can't help himself.
All right, so I've gone. Who's next?
All right, we're circling back for Slender pick number 2.
Oh, is Chad not doing a pick yet?
I already did because F1 was already.
Okay.
selected.
Well, we're on 2 now.
My
One, two.
number 1 was Warfare. My number 2 was F1. So I will go to my number 3, which was, and I know this will probably not be anyone else's top 3, but I didn't see the original, so Nobody 2.
Nobody. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was not.
I'd
as
never
good
seen
as
the first one, so I liked this one enough to go back and watch the first one, and then I watched
Oh.
them both with the wife, and I fucking loved them.
Oh yeah, Nobody Too. Yeah, I watched that for the first time like a couple weeks ago. It was all right. It was pretty good.
It
had fun with it.
just wasn't as good as the original, but yes,
Sure.
it was a good movie.
But it was my gateway to the original.
Sure.
So this is one of those things where
You would think
Slender-
that we would have been your gateway to the
No,
original.
no.
but
I'm gonna say
No,
Slender's
that
got a
doesn't make
strong point in the fact that Nobody 2, if this was the first movie, right, and you hadn't seen, like, if this was your first entry into it, it would have been a lot better because you wouldn't have had, like, the first one I think was a tighter movie.
Yeah.
It was.
In this case, it reminds me a lot of people
It's
who like
established a little bit.
read the book before they see the movie. And
Oh,
they really
yeah,
love
those
the book.
assholes. Yeah.
No. So in this case, Slender saw the movie Nobody 2 and was able to enjoy it cleaner than any of us were, and then he can go back and rewatch the first one and be like, "This one was great too."
Yeah.
And it doesn't taint it the way for us. It's like, well, that was kind of a little bit disappointing because it wasn't quite as tight and good as the first one. It's like John Wick 2 versus.
it was
John
also
No,
very
John Wick 2 is
repetitive
just
of
garbage.
the first one.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you get
also-
a bus scene, you get a boat scene. I mean,
but I
they
also,
mirrored
like-
each other quite a bit.
I know, but I enjoyed the boat scene. It was fun.
The boat scene was fun. Now nobody gets the stick.
And I also liked when they were in the arcade and where he goes back after the guy smacks his daughter.
Oh, dude, that was my favorite scene in any
Right.
of them. In
Because-
both movies, that was my favorite scene of all of it.
Because he walks out and his wife knows exactly what's about to happen. He's like, I just
forgot my cell phone. I just
forgot
gotta
my
go-
phone. I gotta go get it.
grab it. And he fucking rips the fucking claw machine. Claw. And
Yeah, copied. If you haven't seen the first, watch the second first.
Yeah, I mean, yes, chronologically you'll be watching them out of order, but I think I was able to more fully enjoy the second one because I hadn't seen the first. And then I went back and watched the first, and I was like, this one's really good too, and I like them both a lot.
Yeah, that would be my advice if you haven't seen any yet, just so that because I think you'll get more enjoyment out of Nobody 2 than you would otherwise.
See, if you've seen the first one, you've lost the surprise element because it was a surprise movie. You were like, what's this going to be about? And you've lost that element watching the second one. So if you've not seen either, watch the second one first.
I still think it's freaking crazy that Michael Ironside in the first one is the father-in-law. He is unrecognizable at this point.
It's weird, isn't it?
He really got I mean, he's also like 80 at this point.
Yeah, but he
look
was
like him at all.
unrecognizable. And it's not like makeup or anything. It's just he's gotten so different from what we remember him in the 80s and 90s.
He gained weight. He got fat.
Gained weight and got old.
Yeah, I mean,
it happens to everyone. We all get old.
I mean, he's
I
been
know.
in movies going back to Scanners in like 1980.
Scanners is a great movie.
I know. I'm just saying. Most
Holy
people
shit.
didn't even know it was Michael Ironside. That's how
I didn't know
unrecognizable
it was
he
Michael
is.
Ironside. I had to go look it up, and I'm like, oh my god,
I didn't know
you're
until after
right.
I'd seen it. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where you're watching the movie and it's like, that actor is vaguely familiar. And then it's like, it's freaking Michael Ironside. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's somebody you would never think you would not recognize on a screen.
And
I
it's just
agree
like
with
that
that.
happened overnight. I mean, he was Michael Ironside all the way up to a certain point, and then all of it overnight became unrecognizable. It's
I
weird.
don't know when the last time I saw him since Starship Troopers was.
Major
Oh, he was in
Pain.
a few.
He was in
a few bits and pieces.
Terminator Salvation.
He was in this
the head
horrible
of the
alien
human
movie I watched.
military.
He
Yeah,
always,
that
I
would
always
require
felt he
watching
should have.
Terminator Salvation.
I've always felt he should have made a Highlander movie if they'd ever made a sequel.
Well, we're dead professionally, Brahma. Well, good for you not watching
Good
Terminator.
for you.
All right. I'm going to skip 70s
Good for you.
and his Korean movie choices.
Well, I should preface all of this by saying I've had less time to watch movies this year, so there's a number of good movies I know I would like that I haven't yet seen. But of all the ones I have seen, my third choice was another Korean movie called Harbin.
So
starring the
when
great
when
Hyun Bin.
Chad said we can just skip you,
Skip, yeah. He's just
he was
going
And it's
100%
really
correct.
good, a very dark movie about the assassination of a Japanese
70s,
governor.
70s. We're skipping it. Mad Europe.
Yeah, man. Again, I tried to pick something different. The Accountant 2. I really, it was a different
Oh, I haven't
movie.
seen that yet. You see, that's one of the ones I haven't seen yet.
Okay, it was a really different movie than the first one. It was more action, and you know me. I mean, I'm if it's a good buddy cop type story, I'm in it. Give me a two-hander. Two-handers are great if it's both males. So
Oh, God.
I could hear it myself when I said it.
That's right.
But yeah, dude, Accountant 2, I think didn't get the flowers that it deserved. I thought it was way better than what I think people were expecting something closer to the first one. While again,
Something more autistic.
Yeah.
sure. But I like the way they went. They did something that most movies don't do. They didn't rely and try to do everything they did in the first, like what you were talking about with Nobody 2, right? Nobody
Right.
2 was very
Yeah.
derivative of Nobody. This was not derivative of the
No,
first one.
They went 100% buddy cop
Yeah.
comedy kind of with this one, and they still maintained the level of action.
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of
was pretty fun.
with
The
Two
Accountant
Guns
Squared. The
with
Accountant Squared.
Denzel Washington and Wahlberg, which is
I love that. Two Guns. Love
where
that movie.
you've got the kind of guys where they're in conflict, but they're also very competent at gunplay. Like
Yeah, I love
sometimes
it's
with
such
a
good movie.
with a buddy cop movie, you're gonna have the one who's supposed to be the less good to go guy.
Yeah, you got
But
the
in this
smart guy
case-
and you got the rebel.
Yeah, in this case, even though Ben Affleck is the super smart autistic guy, he is also 100% functional, clearing rooms and things. And I think this is where I separate the art from the artist, because people who watch this show know I think John Barenthal is a fake asshole. but
Same. I know he is. Yeah.
but he is damn likable in the
Yeah.
role. And I know because I think me and Slender went and saw the movie, and when he's talking like in the beginning of the movie, and he's just in the apartment doing his monologue, it's like, God damn it, why is he so charismatic on the screen?
Yes.
He's doing it, and then because I remember after we watched the movie, I was like, I bet Matt'll like it because he had a whole little thing on LPs.
Yeah, I liked the movie when it came out. The problem, I didn't put it on a list because the problem is I did not remember it came out this year because
It came out
was
in
good,
April,
but
and
it was
on
forgettable.
Amazon
It was a
within
watch
3-4
once and be
weeks.
done with it type thing
Yeah, it was fun.
for me.
But I don't know. It was nothing special to me.
It's unusual.
So
It's
was
got two-
so was the first one though. When they announced the second one, I was like, "Oh yeah, I watched the first one a couple years ago. I liked it. Sure."
It's unusual to have two white males in the leading roles, though.
And it was a well done, good movie.
Were they straight?
The best thing, you're not a dog person, you're a cat person. Yes, they were both straight. In fact, even the autistic dude was trying to get action, which is great. He developed an algorithm for the dating system.
Who's
Well, I mean, if you're autistic, you kind of have to be straight, right? Like, because he's going to run the math and be like, I want a relationship. My best odds of getting a relationship are going to be with the 99% of the world, that isn't, because he's always playing the odds.
And for the record, 70s. John Bernthal's Ashkenazi Jew.
Well, but, I mean, come on, look at him.
So Candace Owens hates him?
So
Yes,
there's a whole that in
Candace
itself.
Owens really hates him.
So that in itself could be an entire show.
Well, it's an entire show of Candace Owens, yes.
All right, now we're going to get rotated. Slender, your last pick.
I thought we were
That
on
was
second
my-
picks.
Yeah, I don't have a...
Slender's already done his third. The rest
He's
of
done
us
his
are on
third.
two.
No, I thought he did his two. He
Well,
was
no,
just-
because
Yeah,
y'all doubled
'cause
up.
F1 was my number 2, so I
Yeah.
went to my number 3. I don't have a number 4.
You don't. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. You moved. Brahma, did you have a third?
I have a 2, which was Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's gay.
Okay, 3
Please
was Final
elaborate.
Destination.
What?
Please
Now
don't-
You See Me, Now You Don't. I went with things like You Mad, things that I didn't think would be on everybody's list, but I actually enjoyed.
Hey,
Now
Slender,
You See
can I
Me,
get
Now You
credit
Don't
now
was
after
fun.
Brahma made that pick.
On which one?
Now you see me, now you don't.
I
it
saw
would-
the Final Destination movie.
The whole series has been fun. They're not the greatest movies, but they're fun movies
They're
to
fun,
watch.
yeah.
And they actually got away from trying to do the crap where it was, is it real magic or not? They literally went with reality this time and explained everything that they were doing. It's
I
a
hate-
magic heist
More
movie. I
Mission
like heist
Impossible.
movies.
It's like a Mission Impossible.
I absolutely hate Rube Goldberg machines.
I love heist movies.
I'm so tired of them.
I agree. Heist movies
And
are
Final
great.
Destination was also fantastic. And we all liked it when we reviewed it on this channel.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it would. I think it's good. For
I mean,
what
I
it
didn't
is.
watch it, so you can't say that I liked it.
I liked it, but there's
Yeah,
other
I mean-
movies I liked this year that were better.
All right.
They weren't memorable. It may be recency, stuff.
Bias.
Yes, there was not a lot that I liked this year. I tried to come up with 5 and tried not to duplicate other people's list. But like I said, I didn't even remember Accountant 2 came out this year. So, and Nobody 2, I kind of forgot about it too.
That's why I googled 2025 movies and then went through the list. I'm like, that did.
And
come
I
out
went
this
with
year.
what actually, I
What
went with
stuck in
what
your
actually
mind?
stuck out in my head of what I liked this
Me
year.
too.
See, this is where I'm like, I personally really liked Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, but I wasn't going to put it
boy.
on the list because I knew I'd get smashed. So that was
Good call, yeah.
yeah. So that's where I'm like, not going to do that.
70s. Is it another Korean movie? 70s.
Well, I did my third Korean. Third
Oh,
movie
okay,
was
cool,
a
'cause-
Korean one called Harvey.
Okay.
Yep.
All
I
right,
still have
well,
another one. Weapons,
Go for
man.
it. Oh, weapons.
Weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe I know Brahma's seen this too, where they're like making the villain of that into some
Yes.
kind of gay icon. It's like,
Yeah.
do you understand what she was doing in this movie?
It's insane.
They don't care. Look at Luigi Mangione, or they're fine with killers. As long as it reflects something they think is good, they are fine with it.
You'd think they'd care more about the fact that she, in the movie, ordered the gay couple to mercilessly murder each other. Like,
Yeah, like it's weird. They're
You'd think?
getting past that so quickly.
They also love Palestine.
true. But she had a look of a tranny more, so I think that helps get her elevated.
Oh, that's the 100% the only reason why.
Yes.
But this movie, you know who was the absolute all-star of this movie? Was Josh Brolin.
Yes. I mean, it's rare.
carries it.
It's rare that he's not the all-star of anything he's in.
Slender Dad, did you watch this one at all, or did you skip it?
No,
I don't
why
think
the fuck would
Christopher
I watch
Slender-
this?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we mentioned that there were 2 very explicit gory scenes, and
Yeah.
Slender was like, then I'm out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I agree.
They were like.
This isn't for
truly
Slender.
explicit.
Yeah.
I do not like gory shit.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%. This isn't for you.
Oh, I got to tell you guys this story real quick. So my mother-in-law, the 80-something-year-old, was what she, had my wife and daughter in there, and she was like, "Oh, let's watch a movie." So she starts this, not knowing anything about it. I walk in to the house, and it's the scene where the kids are ripping the woman apart, and everybody is just like kind of in shock, and that's like 10 minutes before the movie ends. So I just kind of stick around watching over everybody's shoulder. I was like, oh, did I not tell you guys that this was a bit gory? And my mother-in-law is just like, I thought it was like a Western or something. I don't know
can
what
happen
she
to
was
the
thinking.
best of us. That can happen to the best of us.
I will tell you that end.
Oh, what? Where you think you're watching a Western because
Yeah.
it's Brokeback Mountain and you're like, ooh,
No,
cowboy.
because no. You think you're watching a Western because on the cover is Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal on horseback with guns. That's what makes you think you're watching a wrestling.
And next
Western.
thing you know, Matt is giving a subtle reach around. He's like, "What the hell is happening? How did this happen?" No, you don't do that. No, but Weapons is weird because it's really technically made very well.
Yeah.
And it's a very challenging movie in that even the end, when you get what should be a cathartic moment, it's very disturbing because you're still seeing like this is not going to be very good for the kids.
No, not at all.
And you're like, and they're still not like they're just still like little zombies, right? They didn't come back right. So it's like it's one of those endings where it's like nobody really
no one
is
won.
good after this because I guess the one kid got his parents back, so that's good. But man, difficult movie, disturbing, super like from a technical standpoint, the way it's shot, the way it's acted, the cinematography. Even the one guy from Solo who's trying to make a comeback as an actor was really good in this.
Yeah.
I just didn't find it that great on a second or third watching.
I haven't watched it a second or third time because off the first.
Seeing it where
I mean,
you don't
because
have
you're
the
basically
mystery.
getting 4 retellings, and it's you already know what the mystery is, the twist. So, I mean, you're watching 16 viewings if you're watching it 3 or 4 times.
I'm not gonna watch it 3 or 4 times. I mean, that's
Well, like I
feel
said, I
that's
walked in and the rest of the family was watching
Right.
it. So
I
I
just
watched
feel like
it
that's
for a
an
bit.
entirely different catalog of best rewatchable movies of 2025.
Ooh, going back to that comment.
Sure.
Eric Myers. I rewatched Love Hurts like a week ago. Yeah.
What's Love
yeah.
Hurts?
It's not. It's a bad movie.
It's the one with Ke-Huy Quan.
That didn't. Oh yeah, I know
Short
what you're
Round.
talking about. No, it wasn't. It wasn't all that good. I knew that the first time.
The
there
fight
was a
scenes
lot
and
of problems with
everything
it.
made it a lot of fun, and there were some parts where I laughed and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but
There's a lot of problems with the story.
Yeah, I gave it a
But
second
also-
watch, and I was just like, this is kind of really bad.
It
Wasn't
was
that
fun.
last year, or was that this year?
That
It
was
was
this
the
year?
beginning this year, I think, like in February.
Yep.
It was Valentine's Day this year.
He won an Oscar for it. And
No,
we
he
already
won-
had the Oscar.
No, he won an Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this movie's not sniffing awards. Maybe
Also,
Rat-
what does Copy
Okay.
Kitty mean? I'm not getting this. I like how no one equivocates on their choices. I don't
As in, they don't like the fact that we're being.
There's no
challenged in
happy
dramas.
ending in the movie.
Yeah,
It's just, this is what the
Yeah.
movie is.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
okay.
It's not happy. It's not sad. It's just, this is where everybody stands at the end of the movie, I think.
No, that's
I
not
think
what
she was
the-
talking about us and our choices for our picks.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking about weapons in general.
What do you mean? I don't understand what that means either. Like if she's talking about us equivocating on our
As
choices?
in the fact that I mocked Brahma for picking, things. It's good that we won't let the other people sway us. That we
So
don't
it's
give
about
into
the
peer
panels.
pressure.
Quite right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if anybody disagrees with me, I just assume they're wrong. And
Yeah.
And if anybody disagrees
and
with
then
me,
the-
if anybody disagrees with me, I know they're wrong.
Yeah.
And the other 5 of us disagree with both of you. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
and if
weapons
Matt
are-
disagrees with me, it's just because he's an idiot. I know.
And
this
I
already.
just assume Imp is always on my side because he's not going to say anything anyway.
Yeah. Let anyone who disagrees
Don't
with
make
me
assumptions
speak up.
like that. Don't ever make assumptions like
Imp, I'm assuming. You can speak up or you can shut up.
As a good example of why it was so tough for selections this year, just looking at look at the list of the top of the movies as they've made money going down. Minecraft, Lilo and Stitch, Superman. Like
Minecraft was okay.
Minecraft was okay, but I'm not putting it as some
It's just
I didn't
okay.
see it, so I'm not putting it on a list because
Jurassic World
it's-
Rebirth, the
it's not
retard
bad.
T-Rex.
Oh, that was crazy bad.
Jurassic World Afterbirth.
I mean, Wicked for Good, Zootopia.
No.
Oh, this was also actually so. This was my second. My second pick. I didn't bring it up, but Sinners. I liked Sinners a lot. Are you
yeah.
saying it doesn't hold up? My real second pick would have been Mission Impossible, but I didn't want to get roasted.
Well, you
So-
keep bringing it up like you want to get roasted.
because I'm
Yeah, that's
pointing
like the
out-
third time you've pointed out how much you love that movie.
I did really enjoy it, but Sinners. There you go. What didn't you like about Sinners? Was it a rewatch
I don't
issue?
have the time.
I thought
didn't
you liked
watch
it
it.
when you watched it.
I loved.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I have worse movies to talk about too.
Yeah. So we can move on, since it wasn't on your list. If it was on your list, I would tell you why.
All right, so
well, let me
I'll
give you the honorable mentions real quick. Naked
Well-
Gun and The Conjuring.
Yep. My actual last pick would have been, even though this is kind of cheating, Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair.
That's cheating.
That's
it's
cheating.
It's new. It's got new content. It's a new cut, and it's released this year.
cheating.
Has anybody
So-
watched Troll 2 yet?
A director's cut is not a new movie.
No, this is a. I mean, it is a new. It cut,
It's a director's cut, isn't
It
it?
added new content.
I don't care. The Snyder content is there. The Snyder cut doesn't make it a brand new fucking Justice League.
It does. It counts as a second credit on IMDb. It's a whole different movie.
Yeah, well,
I
don't-
have credits
don't
at
count it as that.
IMDb. It doesn't
So
mean
we all
anything.
have.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, we all do.
Have you looked it up,
I've
Matt?
never checked.
No, I've never checked.
All right.
So Mad's one that says something about Savant.
Did you have the word idiot in front of it?
I'm sure it did. It might have
love
had
it.
idiot
Yeah.
before and after Savant.
I love with Imp when he's ready to jump in. Always does come in with
Idiot Savant, comma idiot.
Apparently, I'm additional crew on the Monday Meltdown.
Oh, nice.
Apple hasn't canceled Savant yet. They sure as shit shelved it, and it. Jessica Chastain had it removed from her IMDb credits, so that usually indicates
It's never
that-
going to see
Yeah.
the light of day.
Yeah, that
I hope
it's-
it does.
They'll take the tax write off on it.
We need the content on YouTube. I hope it gets released.
All right, who
All right,
has
so let's
worse
go.
movies?
Let's go worse. Slender.
Wait, but I didn't even get to give my last.
Oh, did you give your? Oh, did you? All right, go ahead. Go for what's your last pick?
Oh wait,
for
I guess I
best?
did. Never
I
mind.
was
Sorry,
gonna
my
say, how
honorable
many
mention.
picks did you have?
Sorry,
Yeah.
honorable mention. Violent ends. Go on.
Okay, so
Never heard of
Slender, worst movie. Go.
All right, so There were a lot of movies that could be worse movies, but I am picking one worst movie, and I will preface this by saying I think if they'd spent just a little less money, it could have been a so bad it's good situation. But War of the Worlds was a fucking terrible movie.
Didn't
I
watch
heard
it.
it's pretty bad. Yeah.
I've heard it's horrible.
Oh,
I think
the Amazon original with
Yes.
Ice Cube.
I think the memery of it is it shouldn't qualify it as bad because there was still a lot of good bad in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but there just wasn't quite enough good bad to make it good.
I
It
get
teeters
that.
on being
I
a
get
mad movie.
I think it was people who have never seen a Neil Breen movies. They're like, oh, it's just a bad movie. It's good. You have no idea what you're talking about until you see a Neil Breen movie.
Like, if the alien spaceships just looked a little bit dumber and I could maybe see the strings moving them along, you know? Or I could clearly see that the buildings were made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
But, like, they went full-on fucking high-dollar budget on the CG and the scenes and everything. So everything looked really good, and I was just like, man, if they'd have just not tried quite this hard, this could have been amazing.
I get that. I appreciate that.
That is a solid pick. Brahma, you're...
My number one, and
Yep.
keep in mind, I only put on movies that I actually watched, so Snow White's not there. This is Red Sonja, because I did see it. It was horrible. It's like it wanted to be a Colosseum like Spartacus type thing, but didn't have the guts to go Spartacus. And then the CG was some of the worst things I've ever seen in any movie for the last 25 years. The Cyclops was absolutely ridiculous. The outfit was ridiculous. And the dialogue was ridiculous. There was nothing good about this movie. And Red
Mama,
Sonja...
you didn't see War of the Worlds?
No, I didn't.
That'd make War of the Worlds would be the polar opposite of this. The CG was fucking amazing. It's just everything else about the movie sucked.
This was one of the worst reboots I have ever seen in my life. Because as cheesy as the 80s one was, I watched that over and over and over as a kid.
Dude, where is her ass?
It's non-existent, and also so is the top.
I was gonna say I don't see a chest either, but they're like they've got her angled to show off
Brahma,
the ass.
are you saying that Red Sonja is a carpenter's dream?
Yes.
Pretty much.
There you go. Red Sonja soon to star in the remake of Sleepaway Camp.
Like you don't put a girl like that in that pose if she doesn't got an ass. I'm sorry. Like that.
Well, you can't do the front pose because there's nothing either.
But
So,
that's the show off the ass pose.
But that's Red Sonja. I mean,
Like think about Street Fighter or any of the other games where there's the victory pose. Like that's an ass pose. Like
we all know
there's
the
no
original Red Sonja was just another Conan movie, essentially, without naming Conan.
pretty good.
And I actually liked it. I thought it was fun.
So if you're getting...
But this was horrible.
If you're doing Red Sonja, you need to be going like Kate Upton peak kind of build for that Red Sonja outfit to really play well.
Yeah, that bottom left one might get you kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some things there.
In a butt. Butts are fine.
That wasn't a butt.
That was a butt. What are you talking about? It's just a
Bottom
butt
left
on
was
that.
100% a butt.
No,
Yeah.
I was looking when you said bottom left. I saw something on the bottom right. I thought that's what you were referencing.
But yeah, the movie was horrible. We can move on.
All right. 70s, do you have a non-Korean?
It better be
terrible
Korean.
movie?
Well, no, I haven't seen any really bad Korean movies this year. I don't normally watch movies I know are going to be absolute shit because I don't have a lot of time to start
boy.
with. So the worst movie I think I've seen is probably Tron Ares.
Ooh, that was going to be
That's
my...
pretty good.
That's
that
that's
was
my
gonna-
number 3.
That's my number
Yeah,
one
that was
worst
the
movie
worst.
pick.
That's the worst movie I can recall seeing that didn't put out of my mind.
So I grade Tron harder, and the reason I made it the worst is because it had potential. Tron Legacy left on a real, like on a good myth building, lore building. You know, there was plenty to grow from, and they completely shat on it and just went, like crazy with what they were doing.
So you
it
give
was
it like a
disappointing.
7.5?
No,
Yeah, I thought you argued that you liked the movie.
No, I said it was disappointing. It's bad. I said my kid liked it.
I like that, Slender. I got you.
No.
All right, so I guess I'm up.
I said the music was good. 'Cause what's his name did the
It
music?
wasn't good enough to.
Resner.
Yeah.
It wasn't good enough to stop the rest of it from being a pile of shite.
So another one that. So my first bottom one is going to be 28 years later.
Yes.
Holy fuck, was that a
fuck, was that an
disappointment?
To go from that trailer being
Oh my.
one of the most hyped trailers ever
Yeah.
to that movie was absolutely disgusting.
It and the Power Ranger ending was. Oh man, this is what
You
the
mean
flick
the
level of.
Teletubbies?
Teletubbies.
No. I mean the Power Rangers ending.
I know
When they
but
all flipped
they-
in like Power Rangers.
but they did it to the Teletubbies.
Okay.
And a British pedo.
You didn't catch that? That they made a rock mix version of the Teletubbies theme song.
No, I'd never
Because
watched Teletubbies.
they were all watching Teletubbies.
Yeah, I never watched Teletubbies.
It was a call.
You have no children and you're 38 years old, 39, 40?
Next, you're gonna tell me you didn't watch the what was it?
Probably not.
The Wiggles.
The Wiggles?
Nope.
Yeah, Brahma
Fruit
knows.
salad. Yummy, yummy.
Anyway, so yeah, that movie. I can't believe that they went through. I mean, they were already committed because they shot them both at the same time, and that they're releasing the Bone Temple.
Bone Temple.
Is coming out in a couple weeks.
It's
Are you
gonna bomb.
Do not care at all.
Nobody cares.
This was a horrible movie. And the trailer was so good.
Yeah. That
It had all the hype that you could possibly get for a movie.
Yep. The trailer, and what's really crazy is Aaron Taylor Johnson was really good at it.
Yeah.
And they just
It should have
completely
been his
abandoned
movie.
him. Yeah.
15 minutes. And all right, we're done with that story.
That was the good, that part was the good part of the
Yep.
movie.
All right, we're
Yeah.
done with the
All
good
right.
part.
Yeah, so
That was my number 2.
that was that was on my list too. Slender, what's your next pick for worst?
It's not actually a movie I saw, but I know that it's a terrible, terrible movie. And that is the I don't even remember the whole name of the fucking movie. The Society of Magical Negroes.
That
was last year.
That didn't come
That
out
was
this
last
year.
year.
It was
Okay.
so bad it carried over into this year. for some
Yeah,
reason.
I'll give it that. It carried over.
So you not only didn't see it, but it was not even this year.
The version. All right, so if you're
I
looking for,
only had the movies that have already been
So wait a
named on my
minute.
list. I'm
All
out.
right.
Wait
No,
a minute.
if
So
you-
the rules
you
are we
could-
can pick a movie from any time that we've never
no.
seen.
Any
I mean,
era.
if you were looking for something like that, Slender, like Snow White came out this year and you didn't watch it.
You
but
know what? I
know
wasn't a
is-
big fan of
yeah.
Gone with Wind.
I wasn't either.
You know, the
I
kinda
found it
boring.
boring and pretentious.
Gone
Birth
with
of a
the Wind
Nation
The book was
offended me.
better. The
Birth
book
of a
was
Nation
better.
was awful.
was like
I've never made it through Casablanca.
Mad's official quote was, "I found their approach to race relations to be not accurate
Birth of a Nation.
to antebellum Southern culture."
I'm about to end this stream. Are you guys
Yeah.
going to put out more movies you don't like? Or are you
Yeah.
going to keep
Deep-
making
Yes,
stupid jokes?
Yes, there are more.
You're the one who brought up a movie that wasn't this year.
I only have
He's
one
moving
more.
on from that.
I've got
Brahma,
two
go
more.
ahead. Go for it.
Captain America was absolutely ridiculous and
Oh, I
stupid.
forgot it came out this year. I couldn't even get through it.
Didn't see it.
I
It
can't
was
believe you bothered
horrible.
watching it.
Yeah.
For the
The-
You know how I watch movies, Slender.
The 8 different
It's not
versions
going
of
to a theater.
a story that movie had, like where you can just see the reshoots every time they make these cuts in that movie. It was so bad.
It was so bad.
My other one, I got two more actually.
I've got one more
I've got one.
still.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead, 70s.
Well, Superman wasn't that good.
Well, we're going in
Superman
order
was on my list.
because
It's my second least.
Superman was my last one. Mad was there with me when I saw it. He knows how much I did
wasn't
not like
that
it.
good.
And the mosquitoes did not freaking help.
was it
Oh, I
Mad's fault
did.
it
I
didn't
did
have a
hate
happy ending?
Superman. I forgot all about Superman.
Superman was so bad. People crap on Fantastic Four. I actually did
It was better than
enjoy
Superman. Yeah.
Fantastic Four more than Superman
I was the opposite.
on every level.
I was
Most
the
people
opposite.
were. It was
Side note-
either or.
Has Eric been hanging out with Bad Take or something? I just looked over into the comments here, and it's like, oh, I did see Tron. I loved Tron. Tron 4 will continue the story, Chad. They respected the lore.
They got rid of the lore altogether.
Well, yeah, they respected it so much they knew they were gonna fuck it up. They're like, let's not bother with it.
Well, they had a form of
Let's not
respect
screw
in it.
this.
They had a
Oh.
form of respect called
And Tina shows
disrespect.
up in the chat.
Slender incepted Tina into a response. She's
Superman
He's always
just,
listening.
She just sits straight up from the Ambien. I'm
Tina's
here.
like, the only movie I liked more than Tron was Captain America: Brave New World.
Superman just wasn't. It's supposed Superman's meant to be inspiring and exciting and uplifting, and it just was none of those. None of
It
those
wasn't Superman. It was whatever the other group of people's movie was, because
things. Yeah.
there was a whole nother character that actually got all the wins in the movie. I did not like it at all.
I don't know.
What's Mad's next pick?
I hated that movie. That like the pocket dimension Lex Luthor thing with just it was just CG vomit. It was like a fucking college kid's final computer generated Blender class or something, because it was so gross to look at. I
And
hated it
Crypto
all.
was about the most annoying thing put on screen this year.
Yeah.
So, my next bottom would be a house of dynamite. Here, I was in it. I was fully invested. I'm like, oh, this is fucking good. But they had too many different perspectives going through the same time. So you're almost tripling up on things that you've already seen within the same movie. I was like, well, that's one too many. But the biggest issue is they didn't have the balls to have a conclusion, because they didn't want to say one way or another or anything. They just left it. It just ends without any conclusion whatsoever, and they're being praised for that, when really they actually it should not be praised at all. It dropped the movie so low, in my opinion.
It's like, oh hey, you guys can write 2/3 of a story. Great job.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that movie is.
it was a Netflix movie about a nuclear attack incoming to America.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
You know,
that one.
technically, if you're gonna write a
Catherine Bigelow
story,
movie.
technically, if you're gonna write a story, you break it up into 3 acts, right? You have
Yeah,
you have your setup, you have your build, and then your climax. If you don't end your story, you've basically not done an act 3.
And by the way, I regret so much for giving Catherine Bigelow credit for redeeming herself with Zero Dark 30. I'm like, you know what? She did a good job. Nope. She's right back to Hurt Locker level
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Wasted a good cast.
Isn't this
I
what
did
always
see
happens
this.
when you let your guard down with a woman,
Yeah.
Mad?
Yes.
I did see this, and there was literally no ending to the movie. You're right.
Yes.
I mean,
Because
it was
they did that non-chronological thing, didn't they? It was just
No, it wasn't that
well,
at all.
no, they did different point of views again,
Yeah. Which I was
and it was
fine
just
with.
retelling the story from different point of views.
Right.
And then when you bring it all together, it was just like, okay,
It just ends.
nothing. You don't know why the missile was launched. You don't know what's going to happen in response. It's just like nothing.
Yeah, it's a
You can-
cop out.
It was
Give me a
horrible.
fucking story.
You can do the multiple points of view thing, but you have to do like Vantage, where by the last one you're doing, you carry the story to the conclusion.
Of course.
Right. And Mads brought this movie up multiple times, and every single time I say, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then he says, it's about the missile being launched in America. And it's like, oh, that
Yep.
one.
I
That's
know,
how
I know we've
bad
had
and
this
forgettable it
conversation
was.
At least 3 times this year, because Matt does
At
not
least
like
3
that movie.
times in the last month and a half.
Mhm.
Because it's only about a month and a half old
Man,
movie.
when movies get under my skin like that, fucking, I'm gonna bring them up. Fuck that movie.
And I just forget it altogether. Including the name.
Should I just go ahead and give my
I
other
forgot
one?
the name already.
Sure.
Yeah, go.
House
So did I.
House of Dynamite. The last one I couldn't even get through. One battle after another, and fuck all those people for trying to level to elevate this movie to
You
some
mean
type
future
of.
Best Picture award winner?
It's a
Yeah.
great
Battle after
analysis
another.
of
Fuck.
America and where we
Fuck
stand.
you, bro. It was so goddamn confused. I had no idea if Sean Penn worked for National Guard, if he worked for fucking Homeland Security with ICE, or a Border Patrol, or the police, because he had all the different uniforms, and he's getting
Dude,
awards.
that's okay. He didn't know either.
Fuck that movie.
There wasn't a chance I was seeing that movie.
No, no way.
No.
I
No
wanted
interest.
to because I liked the trailer. And Brom, I tell you, I saw the trailer with him as Superman. I was like, okay, yeah, you got my attention.
One battle after another, or How I Learned to Root for the Weather Underground.
I think I missed the trailer because I was getting bitten by things.
In the theater?
Yeah,
Yes.
I brought some in my pocket.
Yeah,
Mad
we
released
have
them
explained
just
this
to come
you
after
before,
me.
Chad. They follow him.
I still have bites.
No, you still have scars.
Yeah.
At this point,
Also, you
yes.
may have some sort of an immunodeficiency because
So the
those
one
should have
in-
healed.
The one on the top of his head, he's pretended it was a shaving accident. Maybe it was a bite.
That
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah. That must have been a mosquito.
that was a mosquito.
It still hasn't scabbed over because I keep getting fresh blood.
Well, that's because they inject that stuff in your
Yeah,
the histamines. They inject those histamines.
Yeah.
it's like yeah.
So I didn't have a third movie, but if it was one, it would be one I didn't watch, and it would be Snow White because it was so bad. Even not watching it, it affected my life negatively.
Just Snow White was my
affected
last
Disney.
pick because I did go see that. I have the movie subscription, so I went and sat through it.
I
And
feel
it
like you
was-
could have chose a different one. They didn't force you into going to see it.
It was for content, and it was the worst.
Yeah. Sometimes we watch bad stuff for content, like
It was so bad.
like when I watched Devil May Cry. Although I honestly thought Devil May Cry might be good.
No, this is or it's Snow White was me my version of The Witcher season 4 because
Yeah.
that was a 100%. It's gonna be terrible. It's only for content. It was so bad. Rachel Zellweger is the worst person. I don't understand why they keep putting her in things. Hopefully her moment has passed because somebody in Hollywood has realized. Look, instead we'll just do, some.
Well, she
what's
got
her name
relegated back to theater
Like we'll
in
put-
another
in London,
country.
In London.
We'll just put Jenna Ortega in this, and our movie can flop with someone who doesn't
I mean, how many
destroy it as
times
bad.
does she
Yeah.
have to lose money before they stop putting her in things?
By the way, I don't buy. I know that Wednesday does really well, but I don't buy the hype that Jenna Ortega is really popular
I
either.
don't want to see Ortega in anything.
I watched the first season of Wednesday a little bit with my family, and I fucking hated it. I don't understand why people like that shit.
I
It was
watched
so goddamn
the.
dumb.
Plus,
I
she
watched
looked
the-
so Zimpicked out. It's ridiculous.
Why would she need to take that?
And
Because that's
also-
what they all do.
'Cause
Why
they
would
all do.
No, but not when they don't. I don't think she needed to lose weight though.
Also, copied Kitty, to add to that, you should definitely appreciate Chad's sacrifice whenever I review something I know I'm going to hate for content, because he hears about it the entire time I am watching it.
My favorite part is Slender is the only person I know who will spend the time to make visual aids to help you
PowerPoints with Zen
like,
diagrams or Venn diagrams
I
and
will
things?
start grabbing screen caps. I will take the screen caps and I will circle characters. I'll zoom in and clip out pieces of a screen cap that I want him to see. I'll go down to the subtitles and I'll be like, look at what they fucking wrote. I think the entire time I was because I watched pretty much the whole season of The Witcher. And the entire time, every episode, I'm sending him screen caps every 5 minutes. I'm going on fucking long diatribes on how pissed off I am about shit. And I think he's probably at work while I'm doing this, because I'm doing it on a work day. When I wasn't working, I had time off.
It was fun. Every few minutes I'd see a new message came through, and I'd be like, let me pause the spreadsheet analysis I'm doing, and this is interesting. And then it's like, oh no.
Yeah, you just see the first couple of words of everything. You're not gonna fucking believe this.
You know what I just realized about Chad? Chad is basically the day-to-day Ben Affleck from The Accountant. He just doesn't have that other side where he's off killing people for money.
No, he has that
No.
other side.
I do have a lot of guns.
He's got the.
No, I know all the guns.
He's got
and
the
everything.
accountant side, and then he's got the autistic side is about movies.
Does that make
And the
Slender
Ottoman
John
Empire.
Slender's John Berthel then?
Yeah. But we really need to get the trivia, or we're never going to get the trivia.
We're
I wanna
doing
see it-
trivia
what trivia?
today?
We're
What
not
the
doing
fuck are you talking
trivia.
about?
Yeah, there was no trivia.
I want-
Stop fucking with
Yeah,
people.
I was full on expecting
Fucking
Slender
trivia.
to